Good afternoon, Warrior fans. We're here at the 8th grade game here at Central versus the Wildcats. So my name's Joey McCaslin, voice of the Warriors. I got here next to me Mr. Connor Jenkins. Connor, say hi to the people.
What's up?
Hey, man, I'm glad to have you here tonight. Connor is actually a student up at HAR-BER High. He is pretty much the man when it comes to sports at HAR-BER, so we're thrilled to have him here tonight. Myself, we're going to let you guys watch the end of the 8th grade girls game here. We've got a couple of great 9th grade girls on scheduled for tonight. So after this game's over, we'll be back with you to get some great action with a couple of exciting games of Central versus the Lakeside Golden Eagles. So a little in-town rivalry, a little cross-town rivalry tonight. We're going to put the cameras on the floor and just let you guys watch the end of this 8th grade game. And we'll be back shortly. We'll cut to commercials here and there as this game's progressing, but we'll come back in about 3 minutes, ready to go with 9th grade action tonight with the Central Warriors.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy, but with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot, because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
You can love where you live and play at an apartment community managed by Lindsay Management Company. Affordable apartments with awesome amenities, including clubhouses, fitness centers, pools, tennis and basketball courts, and playgrounds at select locations. Many locations also include golf privileges, business centers, game rooms, tanning beds, whirlpools, saunas, and resort-style swimming pools. View rates, photos, and apply online at lindsaymanagement.com.
At America's Car Mart, our purpose is providing customers peace of mind with quality vehicles to keep you on the road. And right now, we're kicking off 2021 with a huge sale, the New Year's sale. Drive away today for as low as $199 down on select vehicles. Ask about the New Year's sale or start your approval online right now. No matter where you are on your car buying journey, we're here for you, keeping you on the road. America's Car Mart.
For over 20 years, Community Clinic has served Washington County with quality and affordable health care. With 3 wellness centers in Springdale, located at Jones, George, and Elmdale Elementary, our services include primary care, pediatrics, prenatal, behavioral health, and physical therapy. We offer services in English, Spanish, and Marshallese so that we can help your family. The Community Clinic, healthy people, healthy community.
On the counter, find a hole, Garrett inside the 5, touchdown Springdale. Shot, good! Wide open Trey Smith, touchdown HAR-BER Wildcats!
The Springdale Chamber of Commerce is among the top 1% of chambers in the nation to be honored with a 5-star rating by the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. We work each day to make our members more profitable through programming and events that strengthen our economy, help to create jobs for a growing population, and support the needs of a diverse community. We make Springdale a better place to live. Learn more about the Chamber and Springdale by visiting our website, springdale.com.
Accidents are never planned, but no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas, with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation to the next, they soon became a tradition everywhere, bringing on the feeling of summer in every bite. Ballpark Franks, bring on summer.
Climax at NWA, it's just an easy, customer-centered experience. Right now is probably the easiest time that I've ever seen to achieve financing for people on maybe even a more expensive vehicle or more accommodating vehicle for their family. I've got the best inventory, I would say, in the state, and my people are not only experienced in the car business, but they're experienced in the people business. Whether you just check us out online or you check us out in person, we want you to visit us. Climax NWA and climaxnwa.com.
When you choose First Security, banking is just the beginning. Here, we take care of each other, making the community we all share even stronger. So people in Arkansas can build a life, buy a home, run a business, and more. Strength in numbers and neighbors. It's another way First Security helps Arkansas bank better. And it's why you should call on us today. First Security, bank better. When you bank with First Security, you're choosing real support for you and for our home state. So friends, families, and fellow Arkansans find better solutions together. It's another way First Security helps Arkansas bank better. And it's why you should call on us today. First Security, bank better.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. HAR-BER. Hometown Fresh.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. From value-packed basic apartments with appliances and washers and dryers to resort-style apartment living on golf courses with fabulous amenities, you'll love where you live and play. Visit lindsaymanagement.com to apply online and see photos, rates, and floor plans for all locations we manage throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states. Welcome home to Lindsay Living. Affordable rates, available on-site management, attitudes of service, and amenities unmatched make residents love where they live and play. From value-packed basic apartments to resort-style living on golf courses, we manage options to fit your needs and wants. Apply online at lindsaymanagement.com for locations throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
If you want fast, easy, and affordable service, visit McClarty Daniel.
Keep your vehicle running like new in our state-of-the-art service facilities. We know your time is valuable. Our factory-certified technicians with decades of experience will get you in and out and back on the road quickly. We service all makes and models at our 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale. Open 6 days a week.
Visit McClartyDaniel.com to schedule your service appointment today. Come see the largest pre-owned inventory in Northwest Arkansas.
Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it in McClarty Daniel Country. With 800 pre-owned vehicles at 6 giant locations in Bentonville and Springdale, there's something for everyone. Plus,
at McClarty Daniel, you're protected.
Drive worry-free for 7 years or 200,000 miles with the MD Pre-Owned Advantage. And when it's time to sell your car, we're ready to buy it, even if you don't buy from us. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country yet?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means you'll find less waiting where it matters most. Faster care in the emergency room. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale.
When accidents happen, our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge can mean less waiting and faster care. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale.
Welcome, sports fans, to Warrior Court, where we've got an exciting matchup tonight between the Central Lady Warriors and the Golden Eagles of Lakeside. I'm Joey McCaslin, the voice of the Warriors, and I've got with me tonight my color man, Connor Jenkins. Say, Connor, say hello to the people out there.
What's up, Warrior fans?
So Connor and I are going to be doing some good games for you tonight. We've got the Warrior 9th grade basketball, and directly after that, the 9th grade boys versus the Lakeside Golden Eagles as well. Connor, I know you had a chance to talk to some of the coaches today. What did Coach Davis have to say about her Warriors? What's kind of their keys to the game tonight?
I mean, if you've ever watched me at Wildcat basketball, I always have some keys to success. Of course, injury reports and best players. So one of her keys to success was ball security, especially versus the pressure. They say that Lakeside likes to get up in and pressure them. They're going to probably do a full court press, so they need to handle that well. Also, one of the keys is Jazz is coming back. Their player, the main player, coming back from her first game off an ankle injury, and against that pressure, it's going to be very key for her to stay healthy and stay up on the court. So if you see her go down, just pray. And then no uncontested shots. That's the major thing. This team can light it up. This is not going to be some easy cupcake game, as I like to call it. So just watch out for shooters and just get out to all shooters.
Definitely should be a very exciting game. You mentioned Jasmine. She's a student that's playing up. She's actually an 8th grader, I believe, playing up for the. So Jasmine out there, so far this year has done a really good job on the court, bringing intensity. It'll be exciting tonight to see how this Lakeside team matches up. As we look out there on the court, they definitely have some size. So it's going to be, I think, a match versus some speedsters versus some, bangers down low that can get in there. So we'll be interesting to see with the Lady Warriors. They are undefeated on the year so far, 7-0. So great record for Coach Davis here in her second year coaching here at Central.
The Warriors, just a great team. They're not very big, but they have great guard play with Starney, Jazz, and they got the Campbell, one of the Campbell twins, McKinley Campbell, moved up from 7th grade. So they're just a very stacked, deep team. They've even got a bench. They do have an update on injury reports as well. Honey Andrew will be out, as well as Elizabeth Crenton is injured as well. So just watch out for that, see if they get to play at all. We're going to take it live to
all right,
starting
we're
lineups.
Going to leave the camera on the floor for the Pledge of Allegiance and the starting lineups. We'll be right back here in about 30 seconds. Number 2, Lauren Williams. And number 5, Jasmine MacArthur. All right, sports fans, after those exciting lineups, we're underway for some basketball here between the Central Lady Warriors against the Lakeside Golden Eagles. Connor, you excited? I'm excited, man.
I'm definitely excited. After that great, just the voice sounded a lot like yours for some reason.
It did. Whoever that guy was needs a raise, that's for sure.
That's for sure.
We got a jump ball here between number 3, McKinley Campbell, going up for Central. No contesting there. Number 23 for the Sanaya Coachman. Quick shot from Martinez off the front of the rim. Great rebound by number 24 for the Warriors.
We said it early
in transition.
We said it early in pregame. They got good shooters. I mean, it's not something they're short on. So just get out to those shooters. That shot cannot go up.
Got to get a hand in their face, that's for sure. So quick early foul for Jasmine. So we'll keep an eye on that. She does play with a lot of intensity. She has fouled out a couple of times this year. A nice pass down low, but deflected. Lauren Williams in there.
It's also really important to know that Jazz is coming off a big injury of her ankle. And this is her first game back. She's not 100%, but just got out of the boot.
So Starney at the top of the key. Hands the ball over to Lauren. Lauren looks down low, hands it back, rotated over to Jasmine. Jasmine looks down low. Gets the ball back out to Williams on the outside. Thinks about shooting, and she took a little extra step there.
Might have used a pivot right there, but hey, can't go over the ref. That's their prerogative.
Inside Lakeside, going to be ball taken down by number 12, Charlene Hudson. They find Kaya McCoy. She drives the lane, puts the ball up, good. So early points for Kaya McCoy, 2-0 early lead for the Golden Eagles.
The help defense not doing so well right there. They kind of late rotation, so need to get there a little faster.
10-4. So had a foul on the floor with 4:57 to go in the game in the first period. 2-0 Golden Eagle lead. The Warriors going to inbound.
That's Campbell. Campbell is a 7th grade player. She already played in the 7th grade earlier. They only have 5 quarters to play according to AAA rules, so watch that tonight.
Great move by Jasmine, not complete on the shot. Williams gets the rebound, gets it back to Campbell.
Campbell just a great player as well. Bragging on her a lot. Her sister and her are just great, fantastic players for the 7th grade, 8th grade, and 9th grade teams.
Yeah,
so.
Without a doubt. McKinley and Madison Campbell are going to be great players for years to come here at Central.
Yes, Jazz trying to shake off a little bit of the rust there. Doesn't get that shot, but at least she's taking one, that's for sure.
So ball goes all out of bounds. It's going to be Central ball here near side.
Got a little lucky there. Lakeside went a little sloppy with the ball. But no matter the teams, it's an inter-city rivalry. No matter if it's George or it's Lakeside or it's Southwest, sorry. I haven't been here in 2 years. But it's an inter-city rivalry, which means they're just going to go at it no matter what.
For sure, for sure. Great defense there by Starney. She gets the ball into Campbell, and it's going to be out of bounds, Central ball.
It's going to be a great block right there by Sanaya Coachman, who just wearing Jordan's number, blocked it like Jordan would right there.
A lot of these new kids don't understand how good Jordan was on defense as well. So
no, it's all about Curry now.
Oh, yeah, shoot the ball. But so bad pass there from Starney. Good interception by number 23. She's going to go in. It's going to be a offensive foul. So Starney Lias there with a little bit of a mistake on the pass, but she came back, played some good defense, and was able to draw the charge.
That was great by Starney. I mean, one of the hardest things to do in basketball is charges, and it's also one of the biggest effort plays you can, and it can sway momentum so quickly. So Starney, great job right there.
Taking a little bit of Jalen Williams in her right there. Jalen Williams doing that for the Razorbacks right now better than I think anybody in the country. So
yes.
So turnover for the Warriors. Lakeside's going to take the ball out with 4:11 to go in the first period with a 2-0 lead.
Charlene Hudson for the War Eagles, Golden Eagles, taking it up, and Jazz under like big duress. They're kind of face guarding her a little bit.
So she drives, gets past a couple, puts the shot up, no good. Rebound comes around, fought for by the Warriors. They got it. McKinley Campbell going to bring it down. Slows up, pops a shot off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound Lakeside. Ball goes out early to Sanaya Coachman. Coachman comes down, is going to slow it down a little bit. Hudson's got to look at it for three off the back of the rim. Some great early rebounding by Macon Butler. You know, Butler's normally not one of our starters with some of the injuries. She's in there, and she's already showed some good rebounding down low for the Lady Warriors so far.
And speaking of those injuries, Izzy Crittenden, I don't know if we'll see her tonight, but she was on the injury report for Coach Davis. Definitely on a minute restrictions if she does get in. But we're seeing early on, just with that shot right there, this is going to be a high-scoring game. They're getting the ball up quick.
Kai McCoy on the score there for the Golden Eagles. They're going to be up 4-0 now with a little over 3 minutes to go. McKimble says, I'll take it. Shot is up, no good off the back. Great rebound by Lauren Williams. Puts it back up and good. So first points of the night on a hard-fought rebound for Lauren Williams.
Butler and Williams doing a great job on the boards early on. Offensive boards, one of the best things you can do because it leads to second chance points like that. Campbell shooting it a lot early on as well.
That's great. So a little screen there. Hudson drives to the lane. She's going to find Martinez on the outside. Going to get the ball into Kaya McCoy. McCoy drives, and she is fouled. So
what the Warriors need to do right now.
On the floor?
What the Warriors need to do right now is there's a lot of drives by Lakeside. They're not afraid to go in there and get hit. They need to not hit them, I guess, and getting in early foul trouble already with 2 fouls on the board with only a few minutes gone.
So 0, Callie Stovall checks in for the Warriors.
Looks like a box set for the Golden Eagles.
And number 24, Samira Hall in for the first time for the Golden Eagles as well. So Hudson drives to the lane, puts it up, right hand, no good. Once again, Butler down low, gets the rebound, gets it out to Callie, but McCoy is there. The ball is going to go out to the Warriors. So McCoy is showing a lot of intensity on their end right now. She's had a couple of quick basket, but mainly on the defensive end, she's putting a lot of pressure up on this half-court or full-court press against the Warriors. They get the ball to Campbell. Campbell's going to break it down. She's going to get the ball into Jasmine. Jasmine passes back to her, and she's going to pick up the foul. So it's
interesting early sub by Coach Davis. She took out Starney, who's one of their best players, with Callie Stovall, who's just an energetic kind of energy bringer. She saw that her offense was a little slow at the beginning, so she wanted to bring her in there to see if she could spark something up.
Absolutely. Jasmine takes the ball out, gets the ball to Williams on the corner. Williams is looking, gets the ball back to Jazzy. Gets the ball down low to Butler. Butler turns, nice pump fake, up, and good. So that's going to tie the ball game with 2 minutes to go in the first period. Great inside move there by Butler.
Talk about a post move, the classic up and under. Just a great move that can get her a lot of playing time at Har-BER.
So Kaya McCoy up 3 is good. First 3 of the night for either team. Going to give the Golden Eagles a 7-4 win. So little turnover there on offense for the Warriors. Just this full court press is giving the Warriors a little bit of trouble here.
Yes, early on they're just doing a great job of getting their hands on the balls, and so right now the Warriors need to just take more control of the ball.
So get a quick substitution. Callie's going to come out for number 15, Julie Paul, going in the game for the first time.
Coach Davis not afraid to make substitutions for what she needs to fix.
Shot is up off the back of the board and good. That is Charlene Hudson with another 3. So 2 quick threes for the Golden Eagles has got them ahead 10-4 with a minute half to go in the first period. Jasmine's going to put the ball on the ground, try to drive by some people. Gets knocked to the ground. They're going to call her for the charge.
I mean, this is a 7-0 Warrior team. They are no joke, and the Golden Eagles taking it seriously early on. Jazz just a little bit of a – she fell right there. Could have been a foul call, could have been a walk. They called a walk.
Get the ball over to McCoy. Some good defense there. It causes the turnover. So going to be Warrior ball with a minute 14 to go. 10-4 lead by the Golden Eagle visiting team here at the Warrior Gym.
It'll be interesting to see how long Starney sits.
Campbell's going to bring the ball down. Finds a spot on the outside. Puts it up off the back of the rim. Butler fighting for the rebound down. Does go to the Lakeside Golden Eagles. Jasmine with some defense trying to get the ball back for the Warriors. It's brought up the court by Hudson. She's going to step back and pop off the front of the rim, no good. Julie Paul there with the rebound.
I mean, you got to respect McCoy early on. She has been taking shots on shots, so she's bound to make them sometime.
Campbell's looking to drive. Get the ball over to Paul. Julie Paul with a little baseline drive, gets the ball back to Jasmine. MacArthur shoots from way downtown, in and out, almost there.
There's no shot clock, so I don't know if that was the best shot they could have gotten, but she felt it, and she's feeling that one right there.
Drive to the lane. She says, I'm going to take this one inside. So 6-10, Warriors down here with seconds to go on the clock. McCoy with a nice move inside. A couple of fans wanted the walk there, but that is the ref's job to call that, not ours. McCampbell's looking up. 2 seconds left on the clock. The ball is stolen by Hudson. She shoots a shot half court, no good.
Yeah, the reffing's above our pay grade.
Yeah, for sure. So very exciting first period here at Warrior Stadium. We got the visiting Lakeside Golden Eagles up 12-6 in the end of the first period. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back here in 30 seconds with more Warrior basketball.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means faster care. And because we're full service hospitals, a lot more care if you need it. Less waiting, faster care. At Northwest Health System, Bentonville and Springdale.
At Northwest Health, you can check in online for urgent care and ER visits. This simple step lets you pick a time that's convenient and saves your spot in line before you arrive. It's our new approach to the waiting room. Visit mynorthwestanycare.com. At Northwest Health, we've made it easier to schedule a doctor's appointment. Online scheduling for our primary care physicians lets you make an appointment at any time from anywhere. It's the new way to book your next visit. mynorthwestanycare.com.
You're welcome. All right, we're back here, Warrior fans. End of the first period, into the second. We've got a 12-6 lead by the visiting Golden Eagles. Man, Connor, it was an exciting first period. We had a lot of up and down. The Golden Eagles were able to just get a little bit better transition ball.
I mean, definitely their transition defense and their transition offense really great in that first quarter. Their transition defense forced them to turnovers. Most of their points actually coming off of those turnovers and transition. So that's a pretty easy fix by Coach Davis. He just needs to plug some holes.
So Starney back in the game, makes her impact immediately with a block shot there after some shots by the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, Starney might be a guard, but she plays big. She uses that size.
So a little bit of frustration there from Jasmine. Got the turnover. That's going to be her second foul. So early foul trouble for Jasmine. She's going to be taken out. So we're going to put in number 12, Madison Campbell. Going to be on the floor with her sister at the same time.
Twins.
I mean, these two are going to be special, no doubt.
For Har-BER and for Central.
Yeah.
Sky is the limit. I would have given anything to play with my brother. That would have been nice.
Shot is up, no good, in and out almost. So great rebound once again by Butler.
Butler just playing her role really well early on.
Starney Campbell's going to come down. Getting double teamed. And smart timeout by Coach Davis there. So kind of got a player trapped over in the corner. And so, Connor, you talked a little bit about HAR-BER. How's things going up there at HAR-BER for you?
Well, right now, the girls' team, I am the only commentator this year for the Wildcats, so it's going to be a little difficult. Donald Tucker taking a much-needed, much-deserved break from commentating. But they're actually doing really good right now. The boys' team is early on doing great. Girls' team coming off some pretty good games, actually. They just came off a 30-point win against the Pottsville Apaches, so just stay tuned. Next game is on January 4th, conference game.
So for those of you that don't know, there's the man sitting next to me, Connor, is going to know just about as much as there is to know about lady basketball. With his mother is the head coach up at HAR-BER. So we appreciate you, Connor, be here. So nice drive there by Campbell. McKinley Campbell with the layup or with the shot from the lane, little floater, gets it, going to cut that lead 8-12. So other end, great block once again by Stormy. We're going to get McCoy for a foul this time. A little frustration foul after the miss. 4:44 to go in the second period.
what I love about McKinley Campbell early on is she's taken a lot of shots. She's missed a few, but she's still determined. She's still taking shots, and she's not afraid. And Coach Davis is also allowing her to do that. So great job on both Coach Davis' parts and McKinley's part.
So that one of those injury report, Izzy Crittenden in for the first time tonight. So excited to see her out there. Hope she's doing well. Gets the ball in to Campbell. To Jasmine. And Jasmine misses, gets knocked down to the floor. No call. Hudson's going to deliver, spin move. She's met there by Campbell. Campbell gets a steal.
It's going to McKinley Campbell up top.
Campbell drives in again, gets the ball out to Lauren. Izzy is not afraid to shoot, puts it up. Off the back of the backboard, no good.
Not feeling so well, so hopefully she can give some quality minutes in the minutes. She's not going to get much because of her injury, so she can give us what she can.
I'm judging by the knee brace. It was some sort of knee injury. Sometimes those are hard to come back for you. Sometimes you feel like you're ready to go, and you get setbacks. And so I wish her the best. I hope she is okay throughout the whole game. So.
Agreed.
Good defense by the Campbell twins up top.
Looks to be like
the ball out to
zone.
Sanaya Coachman. Coachman's got some height on her, but she's got some dribble as well. She missed on the layup that time, but
she's got some guard skills.
So Starney Elias is going to bring the ball down. She's looking to shoot. High arcing shot off the back of the rim, no good. Battle for the rebound comes down to Charlene Hudson for the Golden Eagles. The pass goes up front to Coachman. And Starney puts a good defensive player on her, but is going to get the foul. So.
Again, above our pay grade right there. But if I was getting paid enough, I might have been a clean block on Starney right there.
She's had a couple of good blocks tonight. That one they're going to get her for. So it's going to send Coachman to the line here with 3:25 to go in the second period with a 12-8 Golden Eagle lead. We're going to be 1-1. I'm sorry, we're going to be shooting 2 from here.
Lakeside early on just very aggressive in the paint. They see that the paint defense kind of rotations are a little late, so they keep attacking that, working out for them early because – you always see that if you have late rotations, you're always going to get a foul because they're just trying to rush. So Warriors just need to rotate better.
So 2 up and in, good for Coachman. That's going to give the Golden Eagles 14-8 lead. Long pass to Izzy Crittenden down low. She's going to get the ball over to Campbell. Campbell's going to put it back out to Starney. Starney shoots, high arcing shot, no good off the front of the rim. It's going to be Golden Eagle ball.
We didn't see much from Starney in that first quarter. Kind of got off to a rough start, didn't take too many shots, got subbed out. Now she's back. So trying to find a rhythm early. Last 2 shots for her, so hopefully she can get one to go in and get a rhythm.
So shot up, no good for McCoy. Ball's going to go out of bounds to Central. So a couple of shots there contested, really good by the Lady Warriors. And we're going to see 2:59 to go, 14-8. As Lauren Williams and Starney Leas try to break this press by the Golden Eagles.
Speaking of Starney, we might not see her impact yet on offense, but she has had a great impact on defense in her limited minutes.
So great rebound there by Crittenden on the backside, who's coming over to help. Good rebound and up and in, so 10-14. The Warriors have cut the lead down to 4. 2.5 minutes to go in the second period.
Great job by Crittenden coming in and getting her impact and her presence felt early, and that's, setting the precedent real quick.
Connor, you've been around basketball your whole life. You played basketball here when you were a Warrior. Sometimes coming back from injury, you got to just get in there. It takes a little bit of, running up and down and making sure you feel comfortable before you can fully go 100% out there.
For sure. I wasn't the biggest player, didn't play as much, but loved being a teammate. That was my kind of role. I loved being the teammate, the voice of the team, and that's one of the things I can definitely say for injured players is they need to switch their roles in their mind and be like, okay, I'm not going to play tonight, I'm not going to get on the court, so my impact needs to be felt from the bench. And that's what Izzy Crittenden needs to do, but obviously she's getting some playing time, and her impact's felt both on the bench and on the floor.
So got the foul on Williams there. Samaria Hall goes in the line, misses the front end of the 2 shots. A couple of substitutions for Coach Davis. Julie Paul coming back in the game. Butler coming back in, giving them some rebounding presence down low. Second shot is up and good, so that's going to give the Golden Eagles a 15-10 lead with 2 minutes to go. Isabella Crittenden finds Butler down low. Shot is no good. She's going to go up, and Campbell's going to be fouled. So Madison Campbell that time goes up, gets a rebound, had a Golden Eagle underneath her, so she's able to draw the foul. It's going to be on the floor. So with 1:56 to go, the Warriors are going to inbound the ball from underneath the goal.
Looked to be a kind of a box set to set a screen out there for a wide open three.
Campbell shoots and good. So great play call there. Great out of bounds play or inbounds play. Going to cut the lead to 2 with 1:45 to go in the first half.
I think at this point it's awesome that I think we have to clarify which Campbell it is. Both Campbells on the board.
Absolutely. They're coming up and showing for younger players as they are to come up and play at this level of basketball. I mean, this Lakeside team, obviously they're good. So we got a off-ball foul on Kaya McCoy. A little frustration there, a little push. So I believe that's either number 2 or number 3 for McCoy. Looks like she's going to get subbed in.
Those frustration plays is what's key in the second quarter right now. We made a comeback. We're only down by 2, and we really haven't done as much scoring, but we've kept them where they need to be. And that's what the Warriors are doing a great job right now. They're not allowing as many rebounds, and their help is finally rotating at the right time.
So good adjustment for the team coming in the second period so far. That's going to be a walk on Butler. Making Butler just extend it out a little bit too much there.
Needs to get to her home on the block where she's doing all the rebounding. But still a great job on rebounding. You can't take anything away from her. Her presence has been felt early on in this game.
So Charlene Hudson comes in, gets both the Campbell twins on her. Great defense there. Izzy comes up with the ball. Going to spin, going to put it up. Off the rim, no good. Butler gets the rebound, up, no good. Sanaya Coachman with the rebound for the Golden Eagles, and she's going to draw the foul. So a little bit of craziness there, but foul on the floor for the Golden Eagles nonetheless.
It was just a broken play right there for the Warriors. Just not really. Izzy Crittenden got the ball, got a little too excited, threw it up, and then Macon Butler just didn't catch it. She should have came down with that, regrouped, and gone back up.
Coachman comes on the corner. Gets the ball up to Hudson at the top. Steps back, 3. Nope, 2, no good. Off the ground. Isabella battling for the ball there. They're going to get Izzy for a foul. Both of them fighting for the ball down low, but I guess they're going to give possession to the Golden Eagles on that. So
yeah, if any confusion on that one, you might think it's just a jump ball, but she did kind of jump on top of her. That's where the foul comes in. If it was just a regular jump ball and she jumped from a different angle, it wouldn't have been a call.
So with 54 seconds to go, the Golden Eagles are going to go to the line with the 7th foul there. So going to be in the bonus for the rest of the half. So you've got number 12, Charlene Hudson, at the line. No good, but the rebound is put up in the end by number 24, Samaria Hall. So Hall's coming on, making an impact for the Golden Eagles as well. Campbell comes down, gets the ball over to Crittenden. 3 is up. Good. That's going to cut the lead to 1 with 40 seconds to go.
Talk about an impact early on. She's already scored 5 points, and we didn't even think she would play tonight. What a great performance by Crittenden early on.
So Hudson gets the ball behind the back dribble, puts it up with one hand, and good. Great play there by the point guard for the Golden Eagles.
Hudson's giving me a little James Harden vibes. She's going in, has some step back. She has a full bag of tricks for sure.
Campbell gets a rebound, puts it up, and good. So 18-19 with 12 seconds to go here in the first half. Been an exciting game so far, Connor.
They're going right at it. I mean, no team taking a breather on offense, no team taking a breather on defense. So it's just a great game early on.
Step back, long 3 for Hudson, no good off the side of the rim. So that is the end of the first half. 18-19 here with the Golden Eagles holding a 1-point lead over the home Central Lady Warriors. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. We're going to leave the cameras on the floor for the Central dance team that's going to come out and perform. We'll be back here in about 5 minutes with more Warrior basketball.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed. and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected and energized with Ozarks Go.
Hey Northwest Arkansas, Lara here at Sam's Furniture. If you're looking for new furniture, we have over 170,000 square feet selection at everyday low prices and same-day delivery available. But the best part is that we love to serve our community. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many amazing organizations that we have been blessed to partner with. Serving others, especially those in need, is our culture here, and we hope that you'll be a part of that too. Arkansas's largest furniture destination, get it at Sam's.
Try the 3 and 3 meal at Slim Chickens. 3 hand-breaded chicken tenders paired with 3 perfectly fried wings, shaken in your choice of house flavors. Served with fries, Texas toast, and a medium drink. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken. Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the foods you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
Choose the Wellness Centers at Springdale Schools. The Wellness Centers in Springdale are perfect for students and teachers. Teachers can go during their planning period, and parents don't have to miss work for students to receive medical care. Offering sports physicals, kindergarten physicals, vaccinations, well child checks, acute care, and more. Wellness Centers are located at a school near you. Wellness Centers in Springdale Schools, we are your medical home.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise. To always keep it real. To always keep it Tyson.
You can love where you live and play at an apartment community managed by Lindsay Management Company. Affordable apartments with awesome amenities, including clubhouses, fitness center, pools, tennis and basketball courts, and playgrounds at select locations. Many locations also include golf privileges, business centers, game rooms, tanning beds, whirlpools, saunas, and resort-style swimming pools. View rates, photos, and apply online at lindsaymanagement.com.
At America's Car Mart, our purpose is providing customers peace of mind with quality vehicles to keep you on the road. And right now, we're kicking off 2021 with a huge sale, the New Year's sale. Drive away today for as low as $199 down on select vehicles. Ask about the New Year's sale or start your approval online right now. No matter where you are on your car buying journey, we're here for you, keeping you on the road. America's Car Mart.
For over 20 years, Community Clinic has served Washington County with quality and affordable health care. With 3 wellness centers in Springdale, located at Jones, George, and Elmdale Elementary, our services include primary care, pediatrics, prenatal, behavioral health, and physical therapy. We offer services in English, Spanish, and Marshallese so that we can help your family. The Community Clinic, healthy people, healthy community.
On the counter, find a hole, Garrett inside the 5, touchdown Springdale. Shot, good! Wide open placement, touchdown Har-BER Wildcats!
The Springdale Chamber of Commerce is among the top 1% of chambers in the nation to be honored with a 5-star rating by the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. We work each day to make our members more profitable through programming and events that strengthen our economy, help to create jobs for a growing population, and support the needs of a diverse community. We make Springdale a better place to live. Learn more about the Chamber and Springdale by visiting our website, springdale.com.
Accidents are never planned, But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
Welcome back, Warrior basketball fans. We had an exciting first half here between the Lakeside Golden Eagles, who are up 19-18 on the Central Lady Warriors. Connor, what did you think about that first half, man?
Well, first quarter early on, the Golden Eagles, I keep calling them the War Eagles. The Golden Eagles went on an early spree, setting pretty high scoring numbers. They got to 15 points. I'm pretty sure we held them until the end. They got to 19. Second quarter, the Warriors finally rotated on defense at the right time, got in the right places, played some great defense, played some great offense. Campbell's both kind of spearheaded that offense. Hopefully we get to see Jazz in the third quarter. She got into early foul trouble with 2 fouls. But just a lot of key takeaways from that. Should be easy to fix. Hopefully we'll see a better, more competitive third quarter from both teams.
So as we await the start of the second half here, we do want to give a little bit of a shout out to the audio-visual class here at Central. Connor, you were a big part of this class when you were here. You were with Miss Wright, and you did a lot of football games and basketball games. There's something to be said about how amazing these kids are at putting this on. And for a while, we were the only junior high in the state that did this. Now we're getting a couple more even in our own town that are trying, going on, putting it on. But these kids do an amazing job of getting this game ready. And throughout the night, you're going to hear us talk about some of these kids and names and give props to Miss Wright for the great job she does with this program and letting these kids come out here and experience a little bit of sports journalism. So.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, especially if you go to the Har-BER level. We put about 40 hours a week out of school into what we do. You might think it's just media. Ooh, it's not that big of a deal, but it truly is. It takes a ton of dedication.
So great pass there by Butler down. Jasmine comes off with a authority to begin the second half, scoring, taking the lead 2019. Great defensive play there by Butler. So Warriors coming out firing. Connor, Jasmine came out on a mission to start the second half. She put the ball in her hands and she was going to drive to the lane and make it happen that time.
She needs to be on that mission, but she also needs to be on a mission to stay out of foul trouble on the defensive end. That's for sure.
No doubt. So a little inside to McCoy. McCoy puts a shot up. No good. Rebound Campbell. Campbell's going to come down with it. So McCoy's going to go to the ground and reach and get the foul. So it's going to be a foul on the floor. I believe that's going to be number 3 for Kaya McCoy. So she's going to take a little breather as number 11, Cody Taylor, checks in. We didn't get a chance to mention Taylor earlier. She's been in a couple times and provided some good defense for the Golden Eagles.
Mm-hmm. That's good to see McCoy go to the bench. Very key thing for the Warriors.
Lauren Williams puts the ball down, gets it back to Starney. Starney looks down low. She's going to pass out to Campbell, kind of in no man's land there. We're going to get an off the ball foul this time.
Yeah, Starney right there might have gone up on that one if I were her, but honestly, it's up to the players. I'm not playing anymore, so I can't judge.
So 5 minutes to go here in the third period, start of the second half. Great dribbling there by number 23, but then loses it with a great defense by Williams. So Williams gets the ball up to Campbell. Campbell's going to slow it down and assess her situation.
I mean, I can't figure out who the point guard is on this Warrior team. Just a lot of great ball handlers in Starney, Campbell, and Jazz.
So Starney's going to step in, drive around. No foul called either way, so Hudson's going to dribble the other way, takes a step and goes up, puts it off the glass and good. So another lead change with 4:30 to go. Golden Eagles take the 21-20 lead.
Golden Eagles took the lead really early, a pretty big lead, and then they did the change, and now there's going to be just expect a ton of lead changes throughout this game.
So Jasmine's shot no good. Rebound Hudson. Hudson dribbles. Defense by Jasmine. She's going to throw the ball up, trying to get it out of bounds. Warrior basketball. So Campbell's going to come down. She's got Jasmine on her side. She's going to shoot herself off the back of the rim. No good. But that's a rebound for Taylor. So Taylor's able to draw the foul for the Golden Eagles. Going to give them the ball down low with 4 minutes to go in the third period.
Kind of what I expected right here. We're going to see some early action for Madison Campbell. She had a great first half, synced to 3, played some great defense. Not the first sub off the bench in the first half, but now is the first sub in the second half.
So Campbell twins in the backcourt with Jasmine MacArthur. We're going to see how well they can do. MacArthur, a nice defense there, pushes the ball up to Campbell. Campbell's going to drive, puts the ball up. Good. 22-20 lead for the Warriors. Off the great offensive play by Campbell after the defensive play by Jasmine on the other side here.
I mean, that 3-2 zone worked amazingly. You put in Campbell and you have immediate impact.
So Charlene Hudson responds for the Golden Eagle, drives. Hudson's done a good job of getting into the inside for the Golden Eagles tonight.
Wouldn't be surprised if Davis Coach Davis stayed with this lineup tonight, doing a great job offensively and defensively when this lineup is on the court. You also got to keep Butler out there. She's doing a great job on rebounds.
So Jazzy drives and misses a shot. Pass goes up to Micaiah. Great defense by Campbell. Ball goes out of bounds. They're going to call her for a foul. On the shot, going to get 2. So
wouldn't say that's the most accurate call, but I mean, just great defense right there. Even if it was a foul, still great defense and great job getting back.
So Sanaya Coachman's going to go to the line to shoot 2 for the Golden Eagles. First one is up. Off the front of the rim, no good. Connor, how's your free throw game?
That was the one thing I could do. I'll just say that. Coach Sutherland, Coach Luther, and Coach Boynton, all 3 of my coaches definitely breached free throws.
Coachman's second one's up. Off the front of the rim, no good. Great rebound by Starney Leas. Going to be dribbling down. She's got Campbell on the wing. She's going to drive, put the shot up, no good. Campbell's got the rebound, puts it up, good.
We'll call that an
McKinley
assist.
Campbell so Campbell sisters back-to-back buckets for the Warriors. 24-23, Warrior lead with 2:46 to go in the game. So great defense by the Warriors.
Campbell's doing a great job on both ends, putting the baskets in, and also with that great trap that almost forced the turnover for the Warriors.
Yeah, Coach Davis was pleading that her team got the ball that time, but not so. Hudson's going to be back for a 3. Up, off the front of the rim, no good. Butler fighting for the rebound. Taylor comes down with it for the Golden Eagles. Gets the ball off to Coachman. Coachman goes top of the key to Martinez. Martinez throws it to the Central Dance team, so going to be a turnover for the Golden Eagles.
She saw Casper the Ghost down there and wanted to get him the ball for a bucket, but just couldn't get it to him.
All right, we're gonna call a timeout. So we're gonna take a full timeout here. We'll stay here because we're gonna talk a little bit about this, what we started talking about at the beginning of the second half here. This class that these students are able to come out and put on a great show for you. Connor and I are here. We're just talking heads. We don't really do anything. They just kind of point and tell us to talk, and we just sit here and blamble on. It's these students that do a really good job, and, it starts, right off the bat, the 2 girls in the booth here, Gabby Gardner and Michaela Glass. Those 2, they do everything for this team. They're going to be here for both the girls' game and the boys' game, and Connor, talk a little bit about what these producers and directors do on a daily basis here.
I haven't been at Central for 2 years, but when I was here, I was a camera operator for Miss Wright. It's a lot of work, and it's an unpaid job, too. At HAR-BER, you get paid, and so it's a little bit worth it. Here is just dedication and hard work. Up at HAR-BER, I'm the producer for the sports show that we do, WCSN. And let me just say, being a producer is one of the hardest jobs you can do, but it's also one of the most rewarding because you get to facilitate such a great thing. And that's what they get to do here, and that's such a great opportunity provided by the Springdale Public Schools as well as Miss Wright.
So Warriors going to bring the ball down with a 1-point lead with 2:20 to go. Jasmine take a little extra steps there, so they're going to get her for a travel. Connor, we talked to him. Seems like she's come out with a little bit more fire in the second half than she had in that first half.
Especially on the defensive end, and also just the Warriors in general with Coach Davis's new approach in the second half are coming out with a lot more fire, but that's going to be her 3rd foul, so maybe she'll take a little bit of a breather.
So they're going to get, looks like Starney on that call, number 13. Jasmine was a little worried that was her foul. So we're going to get a sub in here after a little consternation.
It's going to be Iani. She's not on our roster, but I do know her first name. Interesting substitution for Coach
I think
Davis?
I think Coach Davis thought that foul was called on Jasmine, so she got Jasmine out of there, believing it was her fourth foul, but they called it on Starney instead. So a little bit of good news there for Coach when she finds out that wasn't on her star player. So Butler goes up. She's going to get the foul. This time they're going to get number 24 for the Golden Eagles, Samaria Hall. So that's going to be Butler going to the line to shoot 2. Man, Butler hasn't really lit up the stats scoring tonight, but she's done a good job rebounding down there for the Lady Warriors.
And as much as you want to think, especially with the NBA now today, it's all about scoring. No, it's not. Butler has done a great job of exemplifying that by getting boards. That's one of the most important things. You got the 3 main stats, which is assists, points, and boards, and she's dominating the boards tonight.
Well, first shot no good, second shot no good, but Warriors going to be back battling. And ball's going to be out to the Golden Eagles. So Warriors hanging on to a slim 24-23 lead here with 2 minutes to go in the third period.
I like Coach Davis, her approach right here. It's kind of a loose to strong trap up top at the half-court line.
So shot no good for Martinez. Campbell falls on it, but other Campbell's able to get the ball and going to drive up. Shot off the glass, no good, but she is fouled. So they're going to get number 12, Charlene Hudson, with the foul. That's going to send Madison Campbell to the line to shoot 2.
Talk about a spark plug off the bench. She has come in, not the first one, but the second one off the bench, and has made her presence known. Her impact is shown on both ends of the court.
As she sinks the first shot, give the Warriors a 2-point lead with 1:44 to go. As we predicted, Jasmine right back in the game when Coach realized the foul was not on her. So
the realization play right there.
100%. So Madison Campbell, second shot is up. High arching shot, good. Nothing but net. That's a pretty free throw right there, Connor.
Yeah, we're going to see McKinley Campbell take her first seed of the night, as we need to have a Campbell on the court at every moment. So we're just going to keep one there and take the other one out.
All right, we got a little timeout on the floor here. There's a little housekeeping on the book end. I think we might have had a substitution. So unfortunate result here for the Warriors. What happened on that one is number 5, Jasmine, came in without checking in the scoring table. So unfortunately, that's going to be a technical foul, I believe, on the Lady Warriors, and the Golden Eagles are going to get 2 shots, and they control the possession. So very unfortunate call there for I think that was one of those cases where Jasmine was really excited to get back in the game, and she just kind of ran out there before the score table had a chance to buzz her in.
Let's be honest, though. There's way worse ways to pick up a technical foul, and at least that's the smallest one we can get.
Without a doubt. Now, I will say, I mean, your 2 ladies down there doing the book, 2 teachers here, Miss McGaw and Darcy Hayes, they do a great job down there at the scorer's table. And, that's one of those cases where they were honest, and unfortunately, it doesn't help the home team, but they had to be honest and let the refs know that she checked in without coming up to them. So, here we are, 26-25 with 1:44 to go in the third period. That lead has been cut to 1. So we're gonna discuss this here. I think they're discussing who has possession at this point.
I'm not gonna praise them about it, but hopefully they get some praise. Hope the Warriors get the ball after this one. After a technical foul, Lakeside Golden Eagles should have the ball, but I think they're discussing right now if the Warriors should actually have it.
I think there are some situations, whether it's a personal technical foul or a game management technical foul on who gets the ball, but we're going to see what they come up with here with 1:44 to go in the game, with the Warriors holding on to a 1-point lead. Jasmine Carter, the head coach for the Golden Eagles, seems to be in agreement, so she's okay with whatever the refs has told her, and we're going to come out here. Coach Davis is going to get an explanation.
I don't know if she was okay with it, but she definitely had to be okay with it after a long discussion.
Yeah, when those guys, we used to say black and white straps are wearing gray tonight, but when they make a decision, it is what it is. So
gray zebras. That's what you like to call them, the zebras.
So looks like now we're going to have Lady Golden Eagle ball coming down this direction. So 26-25 with 1:44 to go. So
I think the reason it was such a long discussion was not so much of who has the ball, but where's the ball going to be at.
that probably could have been accurate as well. So great job there breaking the press by the Golden Eagles, but Campbell once again on the defensive end, putting a hand down and getting the ball, almost gets a steal, but it goes out of bounds. So Golden Eagles going to take the ball far side on the court.
Campbell doing a great job on defense as well as offense tonight, just being a very big pest on the defensive end.
So Hudson dribbles the top of the key, gets the ball back to Coachman. Coachman looks to dribble. A little bit of so we're going to get foul there.
Ioni will pick up the foul. She's not technically on our roster, but that just shows that Coach Davis trusts her enough to give her in there.
So McKinley Campbell checks back in. So we're going to be Golden Eagle ball down low.
I wish we could say M. Campbell, but they're both M. Campbell, Madison and McKinley.
Twin 1 and twin 2.
I guess so.
Good job there from Martinez getting the ball in after the deflection. Charlene Hudson gets a screen by Coachman, puts the ball up. It's going to be an air ball. The Warriors going to let it go out of bounds.
Great contest right there by Campbell, especially she didn't actually touch the ball, so it's going to be Warrior possession.
Good job by Mia over on the Warrior dance team. Get that ball back into play. So Jazzy's going to go. She's going to draw the foul. You know, Connor, I've been around girls basketball for a long time. I know you have with your mother being a coach. And Jasmine's one of those players that just, she puts the ball on the ground and she's going to drive the lane. She doesn't really care at that point. She's going to drive. And if you're in her way, maybe she's going to draw the foul. Maybe she's going to knock you over, but she's going to drive one way or another.
Something's going to happen, that's for sure. I mean, my mother's been doing it for 22 years. I've been alive for 16, so I've been in it for 16 years. And there's just some, you can tell who the special players are when you watch them. And Jazz is just a very special player because she just has a knack for the game and knowing where she is and knowing how to handle the ball.
Hudson's three is no good, but rebound Golden Eagles. Ball comes out. Jazzy fights for it. And she's going to be able to draw the foul on Martinez. So Caitlin Martinez picks up a foul. That's going to, with 46 seconds to go, the Warriors up 26-25 here in the third period. So very exciting, close game so far.
Very exciting game. A lot of lead changes as the Warriors hold a 1-point lead. That's one of the most uncomfortable things you can as a player is you're on the court and you see a 1-point lead and you're like, will I hold it? Will I not? And that's just very uncomfortable for them. So they need to play more comfortable and not be pressured by that 1-point lead.
So Madison Campbell comes in. Izzy with the shot from the top of the key off the back of the rim, no good. Campbell fighting for the ball down low, and she's going to roll out of bounds. So Campbell and McCoy down there fighting hard for the both teams, but it's going to be Lakeside ball here with 31 seconds to go in the third period.
I think Coach Davis was fighting for a foul there. Would have been McCoy's fifth, so that was a pretty good fight if they would have won.
So great steal by Campbell, goes up and good. 28-25, 20 seconds to go in the third period. Ball goes up to McCoy. McCoy grabs it, gonna go in the lane, shoot up, and foul on Butler. So good job there from McCoy to draw the foul. She's gonna go to the line and stop the clock with 15.3 to go here in the third period.
There, Butler just need to do a better job of sliding her feet, getting over in position to take that charge because she would have took it. That's her fifth foul on McCoy, and she'd be out of the game. And so that's a very key player. We see her being aggressive now and late in the third, and hopefully she doesn't continue that into the fourth.
First shot is up and no good for McCoy. 3-point lead for the home Warriors.
Call it the commentator's jinx. Sometimes it can work for you, sometimes it can work against you.
McCoy's shot is up. Second one off the rim, no good. Rebound Butler. Gets the ball over to Jasmine MacArthur. Jasmine's going to drive down. She looks to the lane, gives the ball up to Butler. Shot is up, no good. Fight, rebound on the ground. McCoy's going to come away with it. Start to drive. Ball is tipped up, and we got zeros on the clock. So very exciting third period. The Warriors have got a 3-point lead, 28-25. We're going to stay here so we can talk a little bit about this team, this group of students here. We've mentioned some of them already. But we're gonna talk about a couple of these students real quick before we. Yeah.
I mean, being a student here, 2 years I tried to get a sports program going. I just love Central Warrior sports. It's amazing. You just got off football season. Warriors have a great success in football pretty much every single year. And also in basketball, Sutherland's been here, or Coach Sutherland, sorry, I like calling him Sutherland. I played for him. Been here for, I think, 4 years now and doing a great job with their program. I know he did a great job with our group last year, having some great success with his group. And he has some returners that are very young but just ready to go and hungry for some wins.
Yeah, if you get a chance later, guys, stick around for that Warrior 9th grade basketball game. It's going to be exciting. You're going to see some really good players out there for Coach Sutherland, and that team's going to push the ball, and there's going to be a lot of points scored. So I'm going to mention a lot of students tonight. A couple real quick that I wanted to shout out that have done a good job as teacher helpers tonight. That's going to be Tori Henderson, Carson Thompson, Jackson Weber, and Will Wheat. Those students in particular have done a good job over the last couple of days getting ready for this game. They're behind the screen with cameras as well. In addition, Gabby and Michaela, the ones we've already talked about, the producers out here, they're always doing a great job getting us in and out of commercial breaks and making sure that Connor and I know what we're doing on a nightly basis, so we definitely appreciate them. Well, 6 minutes on the clock, fourth period here. Exciting game between the Golden Eagles and the Warriors. Golden Eagles inbounds. Charlene Hudson, I believe, is going to be the leading scorer so far on the night for the Golden Eagles, either her or McCoy. Hudson's going to drive baseline, puts the shot up.
I'm pretty sure the leading scorer for all scorers tonight might be Madison Campbell. She's done a great job. She's been the X factor, if you will, off the bench. And, I know we're not supposed to be cheerleaders as commentators, but believe me, I'd like to go down there and take some pom-poms and cheer for Madison Campbell right now.
So they're going to send Charlene Hudson to the line after the foul from Izzy Crittenden. Izzy thought she went up pretty good, but they're going to get her on a blocking foul. First one is up and good, so 28-26 early in the fourth period.
Crittenden on that minutes restriction, but she's made some great plays in those minutes that she's gotten. Hopefully she can continue that into the fourth quarter where the Warriors need some of that energy.
And the second shot is up and good for Hudson, so 28-27, back to a 1-point lead for the Warriors as Jasmine MacArthur brings the ball down. MacArthur surveys the defense, drives behind the back, little spin move, gets the ball to Campbell.
I don't know if I call that a little spin move right there. It's kind of putting on some NBA moves.
Ball goes inside to Campbell. Campbell goes up a little hard off the glass. Going to be rebounded. McCoy gets the ball for the Golden Eagles. Gets it back into the hands of Hudson, their point guard.
In the words of any coach right there, just take your time. Don't rush the shot. You have a good shot, but just don't rush it.
So Hudson's done a good job running the point for the Golden Eagles tonight. She's stayed calm out there. The defense has been pretty intense on her, but she's done a good job.
And she's warranted respect as well. They know she can pass the ball, but she has been a dominant scorer for the Golden Eagles tonight. So they're just playing up on her, trying to cut off anything they can.
So that's some intensity there from Jazzy. Going to get the jump ball. Going to be possession central. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. So I mentioned a couple of students here that have been great helping, but for this girls game in particular, some of the people we have on camera, we've had Hugo Gonzalez, Bianca Jarrett, Batlin Joel, Rosie Pianato, Helen Rojas, Cesar Sons. Then I already mentioned Carson, Tori, and Jackson doing a good job on the camera this first game as well. So, Connor, we got a good rotation. That's a lot of students in this program here that Miss Wright put together. That, these students get a lot of real-world experience. Yourself from what they learn here, they're going to be able to use not just at HAR-BER, but if they want a career in journalism as they go forward, they're going to be able to use this.
Yes, I came from Valley Springs, which is a little school right outside of Harrison, Arkansas. Moved here in 8th grade, so Warriors was kind of my first experience here in Springdale. And I looked at the roster when I was picking my schedule, and I saw media communications, and I said, sounds fun. I picked it, and now it's changed my life. I've found a whole new career path and something that I enjoy to do, which is talking with you right now and commentating. And without the Warriors media program, would have never gotten there.
That's awesome. I like to hear that for sure. So great move there from Hudson's going to give the lead to the Golden Eagles with 4:40 to go. They're going to be up 29-28 as Jasmine MacArthur comes back down looking to respond. Gets the ball back inside. Going to be a jump ball. It's going to stay with the Warriors.
Right there, Starney just turns around not knowing where she really is. That's one of the biggest things, especially for junior high girls, that they want to harp on in high school as they move on, court awareness. That's one of the biggest things you can do, especially for a person like Starney, who's a great ball handler but a great post player as well. She needs to know where she is at all times.
Speaking of knowing where she is, Butler with the rebound and goes inside, in and out of the rim. So Warriors almost missed the go-ahead bucket there.
Heartbreaker. Almost went in.
So Hudson's going to slow down.
The court general.
Drives to the lane, goes up and over. Up and good. Great play there by Charlene Hudson.
Let me just say right now, Springdale's in for a good one. She is good.
Campbell comes back, drives the lane, puts a shot up, and is fouled. So almost a three-point play, but Campbell's going to go to the line to shoot two.
I think we got to specify which Campbell, because both are having an amazing night tonight.
McKinley going to the line.
Yeah, there we go. McKinley going to the line. The CP3, we can call him Campbell.
I like it.
CP3 and CP12.
A couple substitutions for Coach Davis.
CP12 going to take a seat.
Callie Stovall coming in, and Julie Paul, number 15.
What if we call her MP3?
Second shot is up and good, so it's going to be cut the lead to 2, 29-31 for the Golden Eagles right now. 2-point lead with 3:55 to go in the game.
Not a lot of time to waste. You're down by 2. You've got 3 minutes and 45 seconds left almost. You got to play aggressive.
Hudson with a long three is up and good. So Charlene Hudson putting her mark on the game here late for the Golden Eagles, gives them a 5-point lead with 3:30 to go.
Now you've got no time to waste.
And then Hudson on the defensive end. Great steal, comes up, looks for, dribbles around a couple of Warriors.
I mean, Charlene Hudson taking over right now for the Golden Eagles.
And McCoy with a nice drive to the lane, puts a shot up, off the rim, and good. So the Golden Eagles late have extended, got a 7-point lead with 3:09 to go.
Coach Davis going to send in Starney and Madison Campbell and Butler back into the game to see if she can stop some of this bleeding.
Mackenzie Campbell, top of the key, gets the ball over to Julie Paul. Paul's going to drive. They're going to call her for a walk.
Right now the Warriors just getting a little intimidated by the score. They need to calm down, take a deep breath, and put some points on the board.
So 2:49 to go. A couple of substitutions there for Coach Davis. McCoy's going to be dribbling up. Campbell playing defense. Both Campbells playing defense. Get the ball over to Coachman. Coachman's going to be inside. And call the block on number 24.
I would have
Macon
seen
Butler.
I saw a little bit. She kind of was in position right there, but it's 50-50. Those charge block fouls, they're always a 50-50. And so right now, the Warriors just not getting the good end of that 50-50.
It's going to be 1-1 for Hudson. I'm sorry, for Campbell. Coachman.
1 for 3.
Yeah, we'll get there.
We'll get there. Third time's the charm.
Sanaya Coachman going to the line with a big lead in this game. A 7-point lead is biggest lead as it's been since the early half of the early ball game. So Coachman's first shot is up and in. Going to be extend that to an 8-point lead with 2:40 to go.
Yeah, right now the Warriors just can't stop the bleeding. They need to find the right Band-Aid and get it on there.
Second shot is up and good. So Coachman, 2 great free throws here late for the Lady Golden Eagles. Jasmine looks to answer here with 2.5 minutes to go in the game.
If I'm the Warriors right now, the shot's got to be going up quick.
The shot went up off the front of the rim. Campbell diving for the ball is going to be out on the Golden Eagles. So Charlene Hudson, ball.
Great effort play right there by McKinley Campbell.
So timeout for Coach Davis. Wants to just talk about it with 2.5 to go. Connor, what's she saying in the huddle?
Right now she's saying, hey, guys, we need to calm down. We need to take some deep breaths, and we need to play Warrior basketball. One of the biggest things in basketball is pace. And right now the the Golden Eagles, I should say, are just speeding the pace up and making the Warriors play at what they want them to play, like they did in the first quarter with that press. So right now the Warriors just need to take a deep breath and get out there and play some Warrior basketball.
If you're Coach Carter and you got a 9-point lead, what is she telling her team?
She's telling them, hey, play like you've been playing. The fourth quarter has been great for the Golden Eagles. They've been just putting some points on the board and keeping points off the board for the Warriors. And so right now you just want to say, hey, we got the lead, keep it. And so that's just both coaches kind of saying what they should say, which is hold the lead, take the lead.
All right, so coming out of our timeout. 2:23 to go on the clock. Warriors going to inbound. Jasmine Magara at the top of the key. Surveys the court, gets the ball down low off of Butler's head. Good pass, just missed a little bit by Butler there.
Yeah, just a little bit of a lazy play right there by Butler, just not really realizing that she was going to get the pass and lose the ball right there.
So Charlene Hudson on point for the Warriors, guarded by Jasmine. Coachman's got the ball now.
I wish this was like high school basketball and we had a shot clock to force them to shoot, but we don't, so got to play some aggressive defense.
They're going to run out the clock as much as they can with 1:50 here to go. McCoy dribbles through her legs, puts the shot up, off the rim, no good. Campbell with the rebound, that Madison Campbell.
I know Madison Campbell got blown by there, but you also kind of want that to happen as a great three goes in for Jazz. You kind of want that to go happen because as soon as they came off that and beat her, they shot a shot. And that's what you really want to happen is them to shoot some stupid shots.
So 1.5 to go. Steal by Campbell. Goes up. Shot is good. Lead cut to 4 with 1:18 to go. It's going to be a timeout, Golden Eagles now. So Lakeside Golden Eagles taking a timeout. The Warriors coming out trying to fight back here with 1:17 to go. 4-point deficit at this point.
Warriors finally getting in there and poking some holes in the balloon. Finally against the Golden Eagles. Right now, Coach Davis is saying, hey, you're doing great, continue it. And we saw her signaling out to her girls after they scored that point, get up on them. So their press expected to be very aggressive. Hopefully we don't pick up a foul because Jazz is normally the top of the press, so hopefully she doesn't foul, but just be aggressive.
So a lot of Warrior fans here getting into the game late.
As well as Lakeside fans. It's not that far of a drive for them, so they're going to come over here and support their team.
Absolutely.
See kind of a 55, I think that is what they like to call it, which is just a full court man.
Ball goes back to Martinez. It gets it up the head to McCoy. Jazzy trailing her.
No!
So Jasmine MacArthur with a nice defensive play there, but they're going to get her for a foul.
I mean, this late in the game, that's crucial. That call could have decided the game right there. And so I think it was great defense by Jazz, but like I said earlier, above my pay grade.
And McCoy's first shot is up and good.
Still a tight game. It's only a 5-point game, and in basketball, that's a 2-possession game.
McCoy's second shot is up and good. That's going to put a 6-point deficit for the Lady Warriors. Jasmine comes down, looks for a shot from Campbell.
Campbell's going to look for a shot aggressively.
Going to go into put the ball up, no good. We're going to get McCampbell with the foul.
That should be an automatic 2 shots for the Golden Eagles. Right there, not the best of fouls. Could have been a jump ball situation. I see what she was saying, but just there, you got to know the situation that you're in. This is also kind of dangerous for the Warriors as they get down here to the final score. We've seen the Golden Eagles are pretty good at free throws, and they're in the double bonus, meaning that it's going to be automatic 2, and so if they have to foul late, they got to be aware of who they're fouling.
First shot for Samaria Hall is up and good, so big lead extended out for the Golden Eagles. Back up to 7.
I wouldn't be surprised if Butler has 10 rebounds.
Jasmine with a little travel. Golden Eagle fans are pumped.
Warrior fans are deflated, that's for sure. Just some sloppy plays back-to-back for the Warriors. They need to get under control real quick.
So Coach Davis is going to take a timeout with 52.4 to go here in the game. Very exciting game, both sides. These Lakeside fans are living it up here. You know, there's
acting like it's their own place.
You know, as commentators, we like to stay as neutral as possible. We, of course, are Warrior fans as we live here and love it here.
And you teach here, and I went here.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a good school, good community.
But you just got to give some props to the Golden Eagles. As much as we want to be Warrior fans tonight, we got to give some props. I mean, Hudson has done a great job at the point guard position of just threading the needle, as well as just putting the ball in the hole. McCoy done a great job of just staying out of foul trouble and putting the ball in the hole as well. So they're just playing some great basketball, and the Warriors playing great basketball too, just late. Golden Eagles taking the advantage.
Absolutely. McCoy's played with a different level of intensity tonight for sure. So Hudson gets it up to McCoy on the corner, guarded by Campbell. They're going to get Campbell for the foul. Going to be a 1-and-1. Or 2 shots.
Should be an automatic too, which is not what you want to hear, but you got to do it this late in the game. McCoy is a pretty good free throw shooter, as we've seen tonight, so hopefully we can give her the commentator jinx right here.
First shot is up and good.
Didn't work.
So 42-34 with 41 seconds to go. The Golden Eagles have extended their lead on the 8 points. Now 9 points on the Warriors. Jasmine McGard gets the ball. MacArthur, sorry. Gives it off to back to Campbell. Campbell's going to shoot. Up, no good. Battle for the ball down low. Charlene Hudson comes away with it. She's going to get fouled. So intensity here just at the end for the Golden Eagles was the difference.
Wouldn't have won a foul, Hudson right there, but this is basketball, it's undetermined, so 28 seconds is a lot. But it does look like the Golden Eagles might walk away with this one, and let's just say they're going to be a force to be reckoned with down the road.
First shot is up, no good for Hudson. I believe that's her first free throw she's missed on the night.
Believe so.
How about those kicks?
I like them. I like the hair, I like the kicks, I like the game. Everything about her is kind of spotless tonight.
McKinley Campbell comes down. Gets the ball back up to Starney at the top of the key. Starney's going to shoot a high 3 off the back of the glass and good. That's going to get a timeout from Coach Davis with 17 seconds to go. 37-44 for the Warriors.
Talk about a shot from heaven right there by Starney. Goes all the way up, touches God, comes back down and hits the shot. Just a great shot this late in the game especially.
You think she called board?
I don't think so, but we're going to count it anyways. This isn't street rules. As much as we like it to be on fouls. Refs getting a little involved in the crowd.
Central student section over there trying to get a shot off.
I was pretty much one of the Central student sections sitting on the bench, so.
You were a fan, a cheerleader, and a player all in one?
I know. It was a triple threat.
I remember a game that you got in here at Central, and it was like 3 seconds left on the clock, and you had a chance to shoot it, and you didn't, and it disappointed me.
Yes, but I also got in the game here where I shot 2 free throws, made both.
Nice.
So I still got that on video, and talked to the ref when he called it, and I said, "That that wasn't a foul, don't you?" And he said, "Yeah, but I wanted you to shoot some."
Nice. So Martinez's shot is up and good.
Let's just say my player career wasn't as good, but my commentator career is getting off to a good start.
Yeah, you're undefeated in the broadcast booth, brother.
Yes, sir.
Martinez is up. Off the side of the glass, no good. Madison Campbell dribbles down. Some good defense by Lakeside, even here late. 5 seconds left on the clock.
Got to shoot it quick.
Jasmine's going to put a shot up. In and out. That was kind of the night it was for the Warriors tonight.
Might not have won on that shot, but it definitely would have taken away from the loss margin.
So disappointing night for the Lady Warriors. They suffered their first loss of the season, moved to 7-1, lost 45-37 to the visiting Lakeside Golden Eagles. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back here in just a little bit with the 9th grade boys action between the Lakeside Golden Eagles and the Central Warriors. So stay tuned for an exciting matchup between the two.
You can love where you live and play at an apartment community managed by Lindsay Management Company. Affordable apartments with awesome amenities, including clubhouses, fitness centers, pools, tennis and basketball courts, and playgrounds at select locations. Many locations also include golf privileges, business centers, game rooms, tanning beds, whirlpools, saunas, and resort-style swimming pools. View rates, photos, and apply online at lindsaymanagement.com.
At America's Car Mart, our purpose is providing customers peace of mind with quality vehicles to keep you on the road. And right now, we're kicking off 2021 with a huge sale, the New Year's sale. Drive away today for as low as $199 down on select vehicles. Ask about the New Year's sale or start your approval online right now. No matter where you are on your car buying journey, we're here for you, keeping you on the road. America's Car Mart.
For over 20 years, Community Clinic has served Washington County with quality and affordable health care. With 3 wellness centers in Springdale, located at Jones, George, and Elmdale Elementary, our services include primary care, pediatrics, prenatal, behavioral health, and physical therapy. We offer services in English, Spanish, and Marshallese so that we can help your family. The Community Clinic, healthy people, healthy community.
On the counter, find a hole, Garrett inside the 5, touchdown Springdale. Shot, good! Wide open placement, touchdown Har-BER Wildcats!
The Springdale Chamber of Commerce is among the top 1% of chambers in the nation to be honored with a 5-star rating by the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. We work each day to make our members more profitable through programming and events that strengthen our economy, help to create jobs for a growing population, and support the needs of a diverse community. We make Springdale a better place to live. Learn more about the Chamber and Springdale by visiting our website, springdale.com.
Accidents are never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation to the next, they soon became a tradition everywhere, bringing on the feeling of summer in every bite. Ballpark Franks, bring on summer.
Climax at NWA, it's just an easy, customer-centered experience. Right now is probably the easiest time that I've ever seen to achieve financing for people on maybe even a more expensive vehicle or more accommodating vehicle for their family. I've got the best inventory, I would say, in the state, and my people are not only experienced in the car business, but they're experienced in the people business. Whether you just check us out online or you check us out in person, we want you to visit us. Climax NWA and climaxnwa.com.
When you choose First Security, banking is just the beginning. Here, we take care of each other, making the community we all share even stronger. So people in Arkansas can build a life, buy a home, run a business, and more. Strength in numbers and neighbors. It's another way First Security helps Arkansas bank better. And it's why you should call on us today. First Security, bank better. When you bank with First Security, you're choosing real support for you and for our home state. So friends, families, and fellow Arkansans find better solutions together. It's another way First Security helps Arkansas bank better. And it's why you should call on us today. First Security, bank better.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. HAR-BER. Hometown fresh.
All right, basketball fans, after exciting girls game back and forth between the Lakeside Golden Eagles and the Central Warriors, we're here for a exciting matchup between the 9th grade freshman Warrior team against the Lakeside Golden Eagles. So crosstown match again, Connor. Connor, what do you expect out of these two teams tonight?
Well, I talked to Coach Sutherland before the game, and he gave me a little bit of a scouting report, kind of they just came off a win against them in the Siloam Springs tournament where they beat them by 20 without Jackson Conley, which we've seen as their main player, averages 20 points per game for the men's Warriors team. So expect pretty high-scoring game for the Warriors, and I know they're going to be in that patented Sutherland press, so expect a lot of that.
All right, we're excited. Jump ball between number 15, Jacob Burr, and number 34, Marcus Shepard for the Golden Eagles. Out on the floor for starters for the Warriors tonight, Stephen Toston, Sky Davenport, Jacob Burr, Hayden Wood, and our star on the floor, Jackson Conley. So we'll see how well Conley's been averaging about 20 points a game. So we'll see how well Conley does tonight against the Golden Eagles.
Expect a lot. He's a great defensive player, very active on the defensive end, and, of course, active on the offensive end with that's 20 points per game. So.
Nice drive there by number 24, Brian Antonio, putting the ball on the ground. The 8th grader goes up and gets the foul. So, early on, no fear from the Golden Eagles. They're going to come right at the Warriors. So,
I mean, after that loss against the Warriors, they got nothing to lose, and they're going to play like it. Expect that. And that's one of the things Coach Sutherland needs to preach to his players is, hey, don't take anything for granted. They're going to punch you in the face early, and you got to take the blow and punch them back.
All right, so first shot is up, no good for Antonio. So Brian's going to shoot the second end of his 2 free throws. Up and good. Gets the shooter touch that time. Conley inbounds the ball to number 4, Hayden Wood. Wood's really come into his own as the point, kind of the general for this team. Conley is without a doubt the star out there, but he does a good job. Great drive there by number 10, Stephen Toston. So Toston doing a great job putting the ball on the floor and getting some early points for the Warriors. So 2-1 here early on in the first quarter.
Here's that press that we talked about a little bit earlier. It's going to be very aggressive right there, forcing the steal. That's just what Sutherland likes to do. He likes to get up, get in them, and get the ball.
So good job there, but then the turnover gets back down, and Gerald Samuel for the Golden Eagles lays it up or little floater good. Give them a 1-point lead, 3-2 with 4:58 to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, number 4 for the Golden Eagles doesn't look to be too big. I'd like to see Wood maybe get there in the paint and kind of go against him.
Sky Davenport shot off the glass. Jackson Conley goes up for the rebound, off the glass and good. So first rebound and put back for Conley is good. Little lazy on the inbounds there, and Conley comes over and gets the turnover for the Warriors. So there's just a good example of Conley making a difference already on the defensive end.
And on the offensive end with the bucket right before the steal. I mean, Conley is a great two-way player. That's kind of the definition of his game.
Well, I'll even go one more. He's a heck of a football player, too. Played safety for the Warrior football team this year. And, I mean, kid made some awesome interceptions out there. You talk about his jumping ability. He'd go up and get that football just like he goes up and gets basketballs here on the basketball court.
Talk about football player. We got Hayden Wood, whose dad is the coach of Har-BER football, and his brother was a Har-BER legend at the wide receiver position, and Hunter Wood, who's now playing at Missouri State.
Yeah, Hayden's got a little bit of that coaching in him for sure. So
yeah, he's got a little family history in Har-BER.
No doubt. So great job there again by Toston, driving in, able to make a shot. So he's got 2 buckets inside the paint. So good defense by the Warrior. Great job there in transition. Ball goes up off the Golden Eagle. Going to be Warrior ball down low. So
right now the Warriors are being aggressive on the defensive end, but also the Golden Eagles are being a little sloppy on the offensive end, kind of just not taking care of the ball as well. So that's kind of the thing that the Warriors need to do, is not take their defense for granted and keep playing aggressive.
All right, so we had a reversal on the call out of bounds, so it's going to be Lakeside ball. That's going to put us timeout here with 3:57 to go in the first quarter. Central up 6-3. Connor, tell us a little bit more about what you talked about with Coach before the game, and maybe talk a little bit about this program and what Warrior basketball has meant to you, or boys basketball here has meant to you over the years.
Well, I'll get into that a little bit later on, but what we talked about, we reminisced a little bit about some old memories. I'm one of those players that didn't get to play much but brought a lot of energy and was the coach's favorite because I was the coach on the bench and coaching the practice. And so one of his keys to success, they lost recently to 6-0 Fayetteville White team, so they want to come off that win. They're 5-1. They want to come off that loss and just kind of play aggressive and say, hey, I know we lost, but I want to win here.
So Samuel again with a little floater on the side. Great rebound there by Jacob Burr, but going to get the turnover. Then Burrs manages to get the jump ball. All right, jump ball's a call. It's going to be Warrior basketball. So good job there from Jacob Burr to fight back after the turnover and get the jump ball possession back for the Warriors.
We've also got some keys to success for tonight for Coach Sutherland. He wants to, on the defensive end, allow nothing in the paint, rebound the ball, something they very much struggled at this year. Also, offensively, he wants to run in transition, attack the gaps, and make the right basketball plays. And early on, the Warriors are doing so, but they're just being a little too sloppy.
Great up and down there for Sky Davenport. So lost the ball, was looking to pass it off a little bit, but then just decided to turn around the nice little floater and got the shooter's touch, and ball went in. So 8-3 lead here for the Warriors. Boy, they score quick when they score, Connor.
That's for sure. I mean, they like getting the points on the board real quick. Talking about points on the board real quick, last game, we're going to give you a little bit of an update. I got to check the scorebook. Mackenzie Campbell came away with 12 points in that game, leading scorer for all players on the Central Warrior team.
That's great. So going to be Warrior ball down low. Hayden Wood running the point. He said as he, being a coach's son, just coming out here, he has that general floor attitude. He knows where he wants to go with the ball. He knows where his players are at all time. So we'll look to see how good Hayden does at running the ship tonight.
They like to call it a floor general, and he's a great one at that. Can also score, so he just is a real threat from anywhere.
Davenport's going to drive down low, gets the ball out to Steven Toston. Toston finds Conley. Conley looks to drive in, going to fake the pass and go up. Going to go up for the shot and get the foul. Number 34, Marcus Shepard, looks surprised, but they're going to get him for the foul nonetheless.
Conley just plays a really unique role in Coach Sutherland's system this year. He's a great player, so he can pretty much play 1 through 5. We can see that he can facilitate, but he can also go in the paint, get fouled like he just did right there and made the first free throw. He can play 1 through 5 defensively and offensively, which is just a great player to have, a great asset to have for Coach Sutherland.
Second shot is up, in and out. What kind of shoes is Jackson rocking there, Connor?
I'm not a shoe guy, but I can definitely say they got some pink and blue on there, and they look nice.
They look good. There's some Nikes of some sort. I imagine, Mr. Jordan's of some degree, right?
Some degree. He's playing like Jordan or playing like his number right there, Kobe Bryant.
I like it. Kobe Bryant, one of Coach Sutherland's favorite players as well.
Up in his office, a little picture. I remember my 9th grade year was the year that Kobe sadly passed away. We came in for a practice the next day or the day of, and Coach Sutherland came in and had a real moment with us, sat down and kind of got in a little bit of tears, was a little emotional because he just looked up to him a ton, so that was a big loss. He didn't know him personally, but he was a big influence to him in the game of basketball.
All right, quick basket there by number 10, Tayton Skates for the Lakeside Golden Eagles as the Warriors try to push the ball up. Davenport drives, goes up, off the back glass and good. Great baseline drive there by Davenport.
Davenport aggressive early. We're going to see Coach Sutherland almost go with a platoon swap here. And if you didn't know what a platoon swap is, it's where you sub in pretty much everybody off the court for whole new 5.
So up 11-5 here with a minute and a half go in the first quarter, and we're seeing a substitution from Coach.
We see Sutherland do that a lot. I remember in my days, he's not afraid to sub. If you're not doing what you need to do, even if you are doing what you need to do and you just ran out of energy, he's going to sub you.
We can talk a little bit tonight just on Coach Sutherland in general. Great basketball coach in general, but also a great person.
A great person. I even had him as a science teacher for a little bit, and it's kind of where he instilled the fear initially before I got to have him as my coach.
So ball goes out. Going to be mass substitution here. Hayden Wood comes out. Looks like coming into the game, Lucas Davis, number 13. Looks like Jackson Conley is going to be the only one to stay on the floor from the starters. Peyton Haskins gets the ball in. Colton Tuck is out there along with Trey Serrano. Connor, I don't know if you had a chance to watch any Warrior football this year. Trey Serrano was the best back I've seen in junior high in probably 20 years.
Maybe Hudson Brewer?
No. Trey Serrano broke every Hudson Brewer record this year.
Really?
It was pretty impressive. Kid was quick, fast, and had just a knack for the end zone. So great athlete in general.
Wow. I didn't know that. Didn't watch much Warrior football because I was working a lot of Wildcat football. Didn't have the best of seasons, but we're coming back strong. Didn't lose too many except for Jack Strubing, so hopefully we can have a great season coming up.
Very young team for sure at Har-BER. So Haskins going to look down low for Conley. Conley goes up, off the glass, and good. He's going to draw the foul. So a 3-point chance here for Conley. Early, 16.7 to go in the first period.
I like the demeanor of Conley and how he kind of plays because he's going to let you know if he scored on you. I mean, you're not going to get away with that one.
Shot is up and good. Nice free throw there from Conley. You know, one thing I've noticed early on here with Conley is he's patient. You know, he is. I think he knows he's probably the best player on the court. I don't think there's any doubt about that. But he doesn't, you know, extend himself out too much trying to get the ball or trying to get a shot off. He plays within himself, and he does a good job here. Getting a rebound, he's going to run the floor. And, you know,
he plays Conley's game.
So, yeah. So, quick first period, 14-5 Warrior lead. We're going to take a quick commercial timeout, and we'll be back here in about 30 seconds to a minute with more Warrior basketball.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. From value-packed basic apartments with appliances and washers and dryers to resort-style apartment living on golf courses with fabulous amenities, you'll love where you live and play. Visit lindsaymanagement.com to apply online and see photos, rates, and floor plans for all locations we manage throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
All right, and we're back, Warrior basketball fans. Warriors have a early 14-5 lead over the Golden Eagles. So coming out, Jackson Conley doing a great job early on, getting some points on the board. Steven Tossin also very impressive so far out there, in my opinion, driving the lane. And this defense has been really good for the Warriors so far.
As well as Sky Davenport, he's done a great job putting the ball in the basket, if I've counted right, which – you're going to have to ask Coach Temple. She's my math teacher, always has been. He has 6 points on the night, which is a great start for him.
Yeah, it's either 6 or 4. When you're talking algebra, we can finagle those numbers a little bit, right?
We can. We just got to use the X value. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, something.
I didn't learn anything.
Pythagorean theorem,
Maybe.
something, yeah.
Something. So. I mean, I'm a junior in high school, and I'm still not so good at that stuff.
Serrano with the interception like it's football, comes down, drives, goes past, puts the ball up. No good. A great rebound there from Lakeside, but Serrano playing a good defense for the Warriors.
Yeah, great defense. I mean, not a great finish right there, but great defense, getting out in transition, which is one of the things that Coach Sullivan harped on. If they're going to play that press really up in them, they need to be able to finish off of it.
Samuel goes down low. Is going to throw the ball off of Peyton Haskins. Going to be Golden Eagle ball down low. Conley guards the inbound. Connor, how hard is it to get a ball in when the guy's got a reach like Conley?
Or a height like Conley. He's the post build but with a guard skill set, and that's one of the hardest things to play against defensively and offensively. So I'll say pretty hard.
A little disruption there from Conley. Ball goes out of bounds.
Just look at the height differential right there from number 4 and Jackson Conley.
Gerald Samuel got the ball for the Golden Eagles. Look to drive. Puts a shot up. Samuel's got a nice little floater. He's done that a couple of times tonight. I think he's got 4 of their points off of it.
I will say
ball goes out.
I will say Samuel's got a great kind of knowledge of where he's at. Also just knows his height and plays within himself. That floater, which is a great move for someone of his height, he's got it pretty good.
So, number 12. Ralph Jorling going to bring the ball down. Guarded by Colton Tuck. Gets the ball cross court to Gerald Samuel. Goes up, off the glass, no good. Conley with the rebound.
I can already see what you're saying about Serrano. He's down the court in real hurry.
So Serrano gets the ball, gets back to Conley. Across the way to Colton Tuck. Back to Conley. Conley looks to drive. Hands the ball off to Lucas Davis. Davis is on the free throw line. Back to Tuck. To Haskins. Peyton Haskins on the outside. No good. Conley gets the rebound. Back to Colton Tuck for three. No good. Another rebound. Down low to Conley. Conley's going to spin this time. Go up. And shot. Serrano rebound. Up. Finally, the foul is called on Peyton Haskins. So Haskins down low, able to get the ball and go up. Going to get 2 shots rewarded. But some good offensive rebounding there from the Warriors.
A lot of bodies hit the ground on that play. I mean, Jackson Conley could have got the foul. They did eventually get the foul.
Well, Peyton Haskins misses the first in here as Conley checks out for number 5, Ian Casamayor. So big fan favorite over there. I hear the student section chanting Ian. So, you know.
I got a few those chants in my day.
I hear you. So Peyton Haskins converts the second one. Going to give him a 10-point lead, 15-5 with 3:58 to go in the second period. Lakeside drives. Samuel goes up. Deflected down to Jacob Berg. Gets the ball over to Serrano. Serrano drives. Looks down low for Haskins. Haskins going to go up. No shot. Foul's going to be on the floor. So
I kind of like the decision by Coach Sullivan. Not really a big per se, or Jackson Conley's a big, but not really plays like it. But he goes in with number 23 for the Warriors, which is Peyton Haskins, who's playing big off the bench.
No doubt. So turnover there for the Golden Eagles. They're going to push the ball up. Get the ball down to number 4, Gerald Samuel. Samuel's going to look up top to Jackson Hallam. Hallam dribbles. Gets it over to Brian Antonio. Going to get fouled.
We saw earlier in that girls' game, the refs are not really allowing much contact tonight. Pretty quick on the whistle, so the Warriors need to realize that. So do the Golden Eagles, and kind of keep their hands to themselves.
And Gerald Samuel checks out. Ralph Jorling checks in for him. So Connor, as a student of the game, how important is this rotation that Coach has, getting these players like Serrano here with the steal, going to drive down, put the ball up, no good off the rim. Peyton Haskins gets it, goes up, and good. How important is this type of rotation here this late, this part of the season when we start getting crunch time here in conference? How important is it that Coach is getting these players rotated in and getting some of these guys on the bench some playing time?
It's extremely important, especially with Coach Sullivan, his play style. Of course, I've been in his system, so I know more about it. He always loves early on, especially non-conference games like this one, to give some people some opportunities and see which lineups work, to talk to him before the game. He has a lot of different starting lineups. He's that kind of coach where he just likes to plug in guys and see where they work the best. And Haskins doing a great job off the bench. I don't know if he's been a starter this season, but he's doing a great job.
Yeah, did a good job converting the three-point play there. Give the Warriors an 18-5 lead with 2:47 to go in this first half.
But also the biggest thing, although Sutherland's utilizing people, it's a great thing to have those kind of people. I mean, depth is one of the biggest things in any sports team, especially basketball, because normally you only have about a 15-man roster. In high school, you pretty much narrow it down to about 8 or 10 people that really get some minutes. And to have 8 or 10 solid guys is a very, very good job, or a very, very good thing. Looks to be a box set for the Golden Eagles.
So 2:47 to go.
I think at halftime we might have special guest, head 9th grade coach, Coach Davis, in with us to talk about the game.
Yeah, that's exciting. Ball goes up. No good for the Golden Eagles. Point blank shot there.
We see the full platoon swap, as I said earlier. Now we see a full one by Coach Sullivan, subbing in all the starters ready to go.
Ian Casamayor drives, puts a shot up. Off the back of the rim, no good. Fight down low. Casamayor comes up with the rebound, so good job there. Number 13, Lucas Davis drives, gets it back to Casamayor. He drives, gets it out to Serrano.
think you like saying that name, don't you?
Yeah, without a doubt. Colton Tuck, top of the key. Gives it over to Jacob Burr. Tuck thinks about it for a second, drives in, gives it out to Ian Casamayor. Back to Tuck. Back to Serrano. Some good ball movement here. Goes inside to Haskins. Outside, number 11. No good. Haskins gets a hand on it, but rebound Golden Eagles. So 1:51 to go with an 18-5 lead for the Central Warriors.
Some great rotations right there by the Golden Eagles, I should say, as well as just good ball movement for the Warriors.
Number 12, Raph Jorling there.
I'm subconsciously giving a lot of shout-outs to the Rogers Heritage War Eagles for some reason, so I apologize if I get it wrong.
So 3 by the Golden Eagles, going to give them, cut the lead to 10. Coach Sullivan's going to call a timeout with 1:27 to go here in the first half. We're going to stay right here with you so we don't miss any action of this exciting ball game.
I mean, it's a very exciting ball game as well because it's some great defense being played, but just some great offense by the Warriors early on. You can already see 18 points in the first half, looking to be about a 40-point game, if my math's right. So just expect some more scoring. They kind of just been missing some shots early. Ball movement's been great, but just not getting the right shot. So that's kind of scary to see that we already have a 10-point lead and we're not even getting the best shots possible.
So Coach Sutherland gets the starters back in there with a minute and a half to go in the first half. Gets the ball over to Jacob Burr with the 3, good for the Warriors. 21-8 lead now.
A confident 3 at that one. He knew that was going in.
Conley guarding out on Jorlane. Jorlane drives. 57 seconds to go. Nice driving shot there. Shot's no good. Conley with the rebound.
I can see early on Lakeside really works on their floaters in practice because a lot of them have that in their bag.
Davenport loses the ball. Come down. A foul on the Warriors after a nice drive by Brian Antonio for the Golden Eagles. So Antonio's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Not the best decision on the drive by Davenport right there. Kind of drove into traffic, but you got to do what you got to do.
So Antonio's going to go to the line. 21-8, Warrior lead big here in the second period. 35 seconds to go in the game. Shot is up no good, or shot is up good, sorry. 21-9 now.
I think we'll call it good. Maybe.
Yeah. If it goes through that little rim, they usually give them points.
Maybe. Just maybe.
Second shot is up. Good. Great free throws there from Antonio. Conley gets the ball into Hayden Wood.
Especially you got no shot clock. There's no rush in this one. Or there is one.
Goes to shoot. Ball goes up over the top of the rim. Going to be out of bounds. Ball goes to Lakeside Golden Eagles. 25.9 seconds left to go in the first half.
Yep, and you can see the pressure by the Warriors. They just don't want to give up anything. They've been doing that all game, hopefully trying to force a 10-point, or that. Hopefully trying to force that.
So Jackson Conley making a difference on the other end of the court defensively. Got the turnovers there. I think just such a big presence out there, Connor. And when he's out playing, and his length and his size makes everybody a little more skittish.
Yeah, big presence quite literally, honestly. I mean, he's just a great big player that plays like a very agile player.
Burr shoots from the top of the key, no good. Conley with the rebound, puts it up, and good.
Channeling his inner Dennis Rodman.
That's going to be the end of the first half with the Warriors up big, 23-10. We're going to stay here for a little halftime discussion with Coach Davis, the head girls coach for the 9th grade team. So we appreciate it. I'm going to turn it over to Connor. Connor's going to do a little interview with Coach Davis.
Hey, Coach.
What's up, Connor?
So we talked before the game about some of your keys. How do you think the Warriors really went out there and did your keys?
I thought they executed for the most part really well, handled the pressure pretty well. Shot the ball decent. I think we got in a little bit of a hurry a few times, that, especially in the beginning of the game, that If we'd have had a little bit more patience, probably would have helped us out a little bit. But overall,
affordable rates.
They did some really good things that did pretty much what I asked them to do.
And amenities
can you tell us more about, we had some key players step up. We had Madison Campbell come off the bench and just did an amazing job. Had 12 points in the game.
7th grader, man.
And 7th grader, and as well as her twin, did a great job. Can you tell us more about the importance of having those people step up in these situations?
I mean, it's, you know,
If you want fast, easy, and affordable service, visit McCarty
it's
Daniel.
just, it's really fun to watch those two girls do what they do. They just care so much about the game, and they'll just do whatever they can do to help the team win. You know, they're just going to put their bodies on the line. They're going to go hard. There's just no quitting in any of the kids, really. But it's pretty special when it's a couple of 7th graders that step up and play like that.
Come see the largest pre-owned inventory in Northwest Arkansas.
Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it in McClarty Daniel Country. With 800 pre-owned vehicles at 6 giant locations in Bentonville and Springdale, there's something for everyone. Plus,
At McClarty Daniel, you're protected.
drive worry-free for 7 years or 200,000 miles with the MD Pre-Owned Advantage. And when it's time to sell your car, we're ready to buy it, even if you don't buy from us. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country yet?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means you'll find less waiting where it matters most. Faster care in the emergency room. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale.
When accidents happen, our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge can mean less waiting and faster care. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale. Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means faster care. And because we're full service hospitals, a lot more care if you need it. Less waiting, faster care. At Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale.
At Northwest Health, you can check in online for urgent care and ER visits. This simple step lets you pick a time that's convenient and saves your spot in line before you arrive. It's our new approach to the waiting room. Visit mynorthwestanycare.com.
Welcome back. As we come back from commercial, we kind of cut the interview a little short, but we're going to get back right to it. Coach, we saw some of your keys to success was ball security, especially some handling the pressure, as well as running that diamond press. Can you tell us how you think you executed those keys?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I thought the girls did a really good job against the press we were looking at. Maybe the first time they got a little off trying to push the ball and had to come back. But other than that, you know, they eventually got out of it because we handled it so well. I thought my kids did a great job with some special things I asked them to do that they've never done before on defense. They executed that super well. Overall, they really did a lot of what I asked them to do. You know, you put a few of those little chippies back in that should be gimmies. Take a couple of fouls away that maybe weren't a foul, you know. Take a couple of those things away and give me those chippies and we win the game. So those are things we can control next time and come in and get better at tomorrow.
Can you tell us the importance of having Madison Campbell step up in that? She had 12 points, not her normal kind of thing, but she came off the bench, second person off the bench, and pretty much didn't come out for the rest of the game, had a major impact. Can you tell us the importance of that?
Hey, when you play like that, you make it hard for a coach to take you out, right? You know, Maddie's a 7th grader. She typically plays with a 7th and 8th grade team. You know, thankfully tonight we had her available for a couple of quarters. Actually, I had her available for 3, and she just jumped in there like she's been playing with us all year long. And, you know, she comes to practice with us a couple of times a week, and the rest of the time she's at Hellstern. So it's pretty special what she did tonight.
Talking about jumping in there, we had Jazz MacArthur come off a serious injury with her ankle, first game back. How do you think she really performed, and what do you really expect from her for the rest of the season?
You know, yeah, Jazz is a special kid. She doesn't know how to not play hard. And yeah, we were pretty fearful of what that injury was going to be, but thankfully she was back tonight. She looked pretty close to 100%. You know, she's not quite there, but you know, you wouldn't know it by her effort. She's going to give you all she's got until it's over.
Yeah. Can you tell us, speaking of like till it's over, you had a game of runs. We saw in the first quarter the Golden Eagles got up quick. Then you came back in the second quarter. Rotations were where they needed to be. Third quarter, you just fought with them and had a lead. And then fourth quarter, they kind of went on a little bit of a run. You patched it, and then they went on another run.
Yeah.
Can you tell us how important it is to patch those runs and then just be calm and steady in those runs?
Yeah, that was, one of the other keys that I wrote down for the girls was composure. When you're playing a team like Lakeside, they're probably going to get some runs on you. They got some amazing shooters, great ball handlers. So there's a pretty good chance that they're going to go on a little run. And you got to have kids that are so resilient that they just go next play, and they're just always ready to go score. And they be the ones that go on the run, which we have the capability of doing too.
We might not get to talk to you for a little bit, so can you give us an outlook on the next few weeks and what to expect from your girls and the competition?
Yeah, got George coming up on Monday, and then we've got Southwest. Then we got a pretty long little break before we're back in it. Thankfully, this game was actually a non-conference opponent, so when we get them in January, it's really going to count. So we've got so much to learn from watching film, and we'll be definitely ready for that. But it's almost time for a break, but that just means more practice.
Thank you so much for joining us, and great job tonight. I know you didn't come away with a win, but the coaching was there, the playing was there.
We'll get there.
So thank you.
We'll get it next time. Thanks, CJ.
Thank you.
Awesome interview there, Connor. We appreciate Coach Davis coming up here and taking a second to talk to us. Real awesome coach. I know your mom's close with her as being a kind of a feeder school into HAR-BER, but she's done a great job here at this Central program over the last couple of years. Took over for a legend here at Central. Sheila Neal coached some of these. You look around this stadium or this court, and there's a lot of banners up there for Sheila Neal, both in volleyball and basketball.
And Coach Temple. She took over for
Coach Temple after that. Yeah, sorry. Coach Temple took over for Miss Neal,
yes,
I guess I should say.
An amazing coach, amazing math teacher.
Amazing math teacher. Coach Temple is, there's not a better math teacher in Northwest Arkansas, in my opinion.
Not a better person in Northwest Arkansas, in my opinion, as well.
I concur.
I've been with her for 4 years now. She was one of the first people to kind of greet me when I moved here, and she's had a very positive impact on my life. She's had a positive impact on several girls that have come through Central basketball, and Coach Davis looks to do the same. This is her second year. She's already had some amazing impact, being 7-1 now. So just sky's the limit.
Absolutely. 23-10, we've got essentially the starting lineup. Looks like the exact starting lineup out for Coach Sutherland. These Golden Eagles coming in, see if they can do anything to slow down this offense. Gets the ball into Conley on the inside. Up and good.
Let me just give them a little bit of a notification. They can't. This offense is pretty hard to beat. That's why they're going to be a very respectable team down the road. Especially Coach Sutherland told me they want that championship. They got a co-championship. Because of the COVID year, they were right there. They could have had a better record. They had a tied record and just took the co-championship. And Coach Sutherland doesn't really like that. He likes to get the absolute championship, so they're looking for that this year.
Be exciting. We have a couple more games. We're not going to be broadcasting in December, but we do have a couple more games in January. So we'll be excited to come back and watch this team as Conley gets a nice deflection there. Going to drive down behind the back. Looks to pass. Gives a nice pass down low to number 15, HAR-BER. Beautiful assist there from Conley.
Kind of juked me a little bit when he looked the other way.
Conley, to me, the kid shows poise and leadership out there. I know that is one thing that Coach Sutherland has said. As Samuel puts up a three, he's good. So good shot from Samuel there, 27-13 for the Golden Eagles. Gets the ball down to Conley down low, goes up. Hard foul there.
I think you said it perfectly. I think the best word that really describes Conley's game other than two-way player is poise. I think he plays with great poise, really comfortable with his game, knows what he's capable of and knows what he can do. Right there, goes in, knows he can score in the paint, but knows he can get fouled as well. And so goes in for the foul more than the layup and goes for free throws.
So first up for Conley is good. 28-13 with 4:44 to go in the third period. You know, that's something I said, though, Coach Sutherland, he is looking for a little bit more of a leadership role out of Conley. He's a great basketball player, but for them to take that next step, he really wants Conley to be a leader out there in the floor. And so far tonight, it seems like to me he's done that. Played some tough defense. He's given up the ball in opportune times, and he's done a good job out there leading this Warriors to a huge lead right now in the Golden Eagles.
And Coach Sutherland did a great job earlier with he wants him to step into that leadership role. He left him in there with a bench unit to kind of be the point guard, be the facilitator, and in this unit, he's kind of more of a post player. So he's just kind of switching positions on us at any time he wants to.
So Jacob Burr and Conley combining there on a nice defensive stop. Burr got the ball, dribbles over, gives it to Conley. We'll switch sides. Conley back to Steven Totson. Totson for three. It's up, no good, off the back of the rim. Conley there for the ball. Gerald Samuel fighting for Conley. Samuel's going to win that battle that time.
They're pretty quick to call fouls, and I said that earlier, but the Warriors not really keying in on it, especially Conley. Conley is a very aggressive defender, a very aggressive rebounder, so he kind of needs to watch himself on those plays.
So 4 minutes to go in the third period. 29-13 lead for the Warriors. Golden Eagles, Conley with the steal, driving down behind the back. Surveys what he's got, goes down to Jacob Burr again, up and good. So Jacob Burr with another assist from Conley, a couple good baskets for Burr from Conley.
I mean, I don't even know what to call Conley at this point, like his position or anything. But I think I can call that a big-to-big pass right there, and that's an amazing pass.
I call him good. That's what I think his position on the basketball court is.
Yeah, Army knife, maybe. Like he can become anything.
Maybe great. How about we get some superlatives in there?
Let's go with it. I mean, we had in my group Jacob Vonopoulos and Nate Kingsbury. We were kind of focused in the paint a lot, and this group, they're just up and running and scoring, and I love to watch it.
Boy, Nate Kingsbury was exciting when he was here, was he not, Connor?
I mean, he was, especially from the bench point of view.
Oh, my gosh.
I had to play against him in practice as I was a center. Elbowed me in the face one time and didn't really talk any crap. He was the guy on that team.
Without a doubt. So great defensive rebound there from Jacob Burr. Gets the ball up to Davenport. Davenport's going to drive, gets it back to Conley. Conley down to Totson. Totson goes up strong. Bucket is good. Steven Toston with the points, 33-13. So the Warriors have opened up a 20-point lead with 2.5 to go in the third period.
We apologize if our score graphic is any incorrect. We're having a little bit of technical difficulty, so as we get that ironed out, we'll bring it to you through voice, which is, I guarantee, your favorite thing.
So shot is up. No good for the Golden Eagles. Coach Sutherland calling for a walk there. Once again, pass to the Ghost. So
Casper's back.
Ball goes in the trash can. I don't know if that's COVID approved, but we'll keep playing.
I wonder if they'll give him some points for that. He did make it in one basket, not the right one, though.
So Conley going to take it out, inbound to Wood.
Wood going to be very patient. That's one of the things he's great at as a point guard is he likes running the offense that Sutherland sets up for him and does a great job of it.
Shot is up, no good off the front of the rim. They're going to get Burr for the foul over the back, 15. So fighting hard for the rebound there, just a little too much.
Just a little too much, but I like the aggression.
So talk a little bit about more of some of these kids behind the camera for you. Of course, we still got Gabby Gardner, Michaela Glass back here doing our producing and directing, doing a great job for you and for us. But on cameras for the boys game, we got Winrick Aguado, Devin Dyer, Eric Flores, Gabriel Garcia, John Mako, Alexis Phipps, Jose Rodriguez, Will Wheat coming back again strong for the boys game. So we appreciate these students. And, man, Connor, it's just amazing that they get the opportunity to come out here. And we do football the first half of the year, and then we come out and do basketball. To me, there's nothing better. I know you're going to say there is something better at HAR-BER, but for this age group and these kids, getting this experience is second to none.
It is. And I'm so glad that Miss Wright texted me and called me and wanted to reserve me for these live streams because I do get to see a lot at HAR-BER as I'm one of the main people up there. But it's always nice to come to Central and see the hard work and where it starts. And that's where it really starts. Anything at HAR-BER wouldn't be possible without anything at Central.
Absolutely. Connor, anytime I get to sit next to you and do anything, I'm happy, man. So we had
Me
some
too.
good runs on Quiz Bowl here at Central.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate you being here helping us out tonight.
Might not have started on the basketball team, but I definitely started on the Quiz Bowl team.
Without a doubt. Hayden Davenport with the drive and up and in, 35-13 with 45 seconds to go in the third period. Nice defensive steal from Jacob Burr. He's going to dribble behind the back, spins, puts it up, and good.
The little ballerina move right there by Burr, gets the steal, goes for the spin, and great finish.
You know, we've talked a lot about Conley, but there's some players all across this court for Coach Sutherland tonight.
The depth is shown very, very much tonight with Burr, Davenport, Wood, Conley, and Toston, their starting lineup.
Jacob Burr's got a little bit of another player with shaggy hair when he was in college, started with a B, Larry Bird.
Bird.
Jacob Bird's got a little bit of Larry Bird in him out there, hustling strong and got a little bit of dribbles for a little bit taller. I mean, he's not a traditional point guard, so great defensive play there from Burr. So a couple of substitutions for Coach. Colton Tuck back in the game. Peyton Haskins back in the game, along with Wood, Davenport, and Toston. Shot is up, no good.
If you weren't here for the first half, let me give you a little bit of an update. Haskins had a great first half for a big man, scoring, rebounding, defending, just great half.
So that is going to be the end of the third period, 37-13. The Warriors are up big going into the fourth quarter. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back here with more Warrior basketball in 30 seconds.
At Northwest Health, we've made it easier to schedule a doctor's appointment.
All right, Warrior basketball fans, we're back. A little bit of technical difficulties coming out of that quarter, but we're back with 5 minutes to go in the fourth period, 37-13.
And we had some sitting difficulties right there from Mr. McCaslin. Was in the way of the camera.
So Hayden Davenport with the behind the back, between the legs pass did not work out for him, though. So 37-13, Warriors up big. Trey Serrano ready to check in. A couple other Warriors here.
I like the try by Davenport, but that's definitely not going to keep him in the game.
So Trey Serrano and Lucas Davis checking in for Hayden Wood and Davenport. As you said, Davenport, you do a behind the back pass, try to go between a guy's leg, and it's not successful, you're getting set. Now, if it had been successful, he'd probably still be out there.
Oh, yes, 100%.
And the crowd would have gone wild.
Oh, I know Sutherland, and yeah. Sutherland's, if you do it, okay, I'm going to leave you. If you don't do it, you're subbed out.
So Lakeside tosses the ball around. Going to go to Quentin Hermios. Look up to Jorlang, top of the key. Tayton Skates drives in. Jackson Hallam on the corner. Hallam looks down low for
right there.
Shepard.
Good steal by Serrano.
Serrano gets up. Pass goes to Steven Toston.
Ooh, big man coming in for the Golden Eagles.
Lucas Davis. Serrano on the edge. Good defensive play there by Shepard. Marcus Shepard with the block.
Great defensive possession right there by Golden Eagles.
So Quentin Hermios with the nice heads-up play to bounce the ball off the Warrior to go out of bounds, give him a fresh set there. So
Lakeside was, I remember my 9th grade year when I played for Coach Sutherland, Lakeside was very, very dangerous. I mean, a lot of those players now playing on varsity at Springdale, they had Tevin, they had a great team, and believe me, it was a very, very scary game when you go play Lakeside.
Great defensive play there. They're going to get someone with a block. Trey Serrano lifts the Golden Eagles off the floor. You know, you do see out here with Coach a lot of respect for not just the other coaches on the other side, but these players. You see Serrano there lifting another guy off the floor, and that's just something I know he teaches these basketball players how to be men as well.
Mm-hmm. That's one of the most important things, and I mean, there's just so much life lessons embedded in the game of basketball that you can take away, and that's what separates a coach from being just a regular coach or a great coach, because the great coaches, especially at the junior high level where it's such an impressionable age, can make such a big impact on people, whether it's good or bad. And believe me, it was a pretty good impact that Coach Sutherland had on my life.
So Hermios goes glass twice on the free throws to get some buckets in for the Golden Eagles. Number 11, Colton Tuck, going to bring the ball down for the Warriors. Well, Tuck. So Hermios with the nice steal there. Hermios out there trying hard with 3 minutes to go, down 22 for the Eagles, but doing a great job and fighting and hanging, trying to keep the Eagles some sort of respect out there here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, say that name 10 times fast. Hermios.
Quentin Hermios. Lucas Davis dribbles, finds Serrano. Serrano's going to dribble. Nice pass inside. Shot is up and good. Colton Tuck on the basket after a nice assist from Serrano.
Great assist by Serrano right there. I mean, you got to respect him on the football field. Now you got to respect him on the drive on the basketball court.
Without a doubt. The kid is quick. I've seen a lot of times this year at football where he got in the open lane, and there were some guys that had angles, but it didn't matter. If he got open and he didn't have anybody directly in front of him, I went ahead and just said touchdown over the broadcast.
Yeah, I mean, Har-BER Wildcats, we have great running backs. We had some great success at the running back position this year as we had Hudson Brewer, but then he went down with an injury, and we had Cole Carlton step up at the Wildcat level. And maybe Serrano will come in there next year and get some minutes.
Jackson Hallam scored for the Golden Eagles last time down. We'll see if they can do this trip. Jorling drives, puts a shot up. Nice floater up and good. So Ralph Jorling, that's going to move the score to 39-19. 20-point lead with 2 minutes to go here in the game.
Not going to make this comment, but I can because I was one of them. What Coach Sutherland calls is chump minutes. And we're about to see some chump minutes. I'd be very, very happy if I was wearing a uniform right now because I'd be getting me some 2 minutes in this basketball game.
Might get a ref to give you a foul call to get to the line.
Like I said earlier, he did. And that was the highlight of my basketball career that year.
Well, my basketball career in Springdale Rec League when I was 40, honestly, for about 5-6 years played on a good rec league team at Fun City. And honestly, every year to begin the season, they'd give me the ball about the top of the key or the free throw line. I'd shoot a turnaround jumper. It'd be good, 2 points. I'd never score again the rest of the year.
That's how you like to do it.
That's right.
As long as you get on the board once.
That's right. I was good. All right, a couple of substitutions in. Kyrie Nelson in for the Warriors as Tuck's shot goes up. As Davis's shot goes up, no good. So Kyrie Nelson, number 22. Ian Casamayor in.
What a great name.
Number 1, Darius Brown in with Serrano. Yeah, Kyrie he's a good story. Kid tried out last year, didn't make the team, came back this year and tried out and made the team as a 9th grader. You like to see that type of resilience and coming back and doing it. So happy to see him out there and making a difference on this team here for the Warriors. Sometimes those type of players just inspire other players regardless of what the stat sheet ends up being.
And that's what I really hope my impact was when I was here, and I hope everybody realizes that just because you don't get playing time and you're on the scout team or the C team, as I like to call it, doesn't mean you can't have an impact on a basketball team, because the basketball team has so many different roles, whether it be on the bench, whether it be what I did, which was just a communicator. And I was a team captain for our 9th grade team because I just did what I was asked to do. And that's just one of the most important things that players need to realize is play your role and play it to the best of your ability.
Darius Brown gets a rebound. Going to drive down, look down. Hermios with the steal. Back to Serrano. Serrano gets the ball and is going to go out of bounds to Kyrie. Off Kyrie, I should say. Sorry.
Off Kyrie. And Coach Sutherland not very happy with that one. But you can be a little aggravated, but you're still up by 20.
Yeah. And at the end of the night, I think Coach is going to sleep well tonight with a 20-point victory. Serrano again looking to that passing lane. You see there a little glimpse of his speed.
Little glimpse. I mean, geez, he's getting down the court really quick. If he would have got that ball, I think there might have been a dunk on the other end, maybe.
I don't know if he can get that high, but maybe he could try. He's got enough speed behind him.
For sure.
So Casamayor on the deflection. They're going to get him for the foul. So Ian coming in, getting a foul right off the bat. Connor, I haven't talked about, some of these students out there like Ian, he's one of my students. And when you're one of my students, that means you're in advanced science. So, you know, some of these athletes out here, great scholars on top of being great students or great athletes.
Yeah, I'd always make a joke to Coach Sutherland when I played. I said, hey, can I do my homework on the bench? Because I was taking advanced classes. And that's one of Coach Sutherland's biggest things is he wants our grades to keep up. And if our grades aren't up, then he's a great coach because, like we said earlier, coaches are not only coaches, but they're also teachers and life lessons.
Darius Brown getting on the board, the nice floater in the lane.
Teachers and life lessons, and he teaches us to just get your crap together and do your grades. And so that's one of the biggest things he harps on.
12 seconds left on the clock. Serrano goes up to the ball. They're going to get him with the foul. Once again, helping the player off. Great sportsmanship from Serrano.
Great effort plays by Serrano as well. He's trying to get on every single ball and go with it.
9 seconds left on the clock. Golden Eagles are going to try to get some points here at the end of the game. Drive, nice shot, no good though. So big win for the Warrior 9th grade team tonight. Coach Sutherland and the Warriors walk away with a 41-21 victory. It's going to move them to 6-1 on the season. Connor, coach and the team, did kind of some of the key things you said they need to do to win tonight.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Coach Sutherland said he was pretty confident they were going to get the win, and he came away with it, but just doing the key things that he said he wanted to do. He wanted to get in transition on offense, play his great zone that he normally does in press defense, and just 2-point conversions. That was the biggest thing, is they would steal the ball, go score. Steal the ball, go score. And that's why we had such a high score tonight, 41-21, beating them by 20 points because of that press. I think that was the sole reason that we won this game, let alone won it by 20.
Well, it's been a pleasure, Mr. Jenkins. I definitely appreciate you coming back here from HAR-BER and helping us out here at Central with the basketball broadcast. We're going to have another game here in January. We'll get that out to all the social media and let all the players, fans, and parents know when that game's going to be. Joey McCaslin, the voice of the Warrior. Connor, say bye to the people.
See ya.
So we appreciate you guys. Thank you for everyone, Dana Wright's AV class and all these awesome kids that have put this on tonight. We appreciate you guys. We're signing off tonight as we see Dr. Todd Lofton hit the floor. That means it's time to get out of here. So we appreciate you. Big win tonight for the Warriors, 41-21. Thank you.